Hey guys, welcome to the stream. This Week in Caps episode 120 starts in about 5 minutes. We got a full packed house today. Drop a like on the video. Let us know you're here in the comments though.
I don't have any parties in real life, so I wanted one here. Jason was concerned. He's like, I think this is going to be a long show. I said, don't you worry, Jason. Don't parties you worry. In real life, so I wanted one here. Jason was concerned. He's like, I think this is going to be a long show. I said, don't you worry, Jason. Someone's volume is still up.
Yeah, I'm delayed here. Okay, got it, I think.
What's this fine thing, Jason? Are you fining people in the Discord?
No, that's what Marshawn Lynch said that during all his press conferences.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good concept, though.
Yeah.
Discord.
I just hand out timeouts like candy.
I watched last week's show. I thought it was really good. Really good.
Thank you.
We had some eye candy on. That's why.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I don't know why Jose's muted over there. Is it because he's got an echo in that room or something?
Oh no, I just figured I'd mute myself for a little bit.
Oh. What are you doing that would require you to mute yourself? Would be my question.
What am I not doing? That's a better question.
Okay, that's odd.
It's probably cleaning hats.
What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that Bisons hat from Topperz I posted today?
Whew.
It's a good one.
Panic.
Pull it up.
Panic. If you guys
50
don't have your
people asking
reshipper
the
set up by now,
Yeah.
that hat alone should be enough to get you off your ass and set it up.
Yeah.
Listen, I know some people are like a satin bottom. Let me tell you something. A green satin bottom.
On a corduroy hat? Come on.
Come on, man. That thing's crazy. I heard that my pinstripes landed too.
Ooh.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. He
Very
showed
cool
off he showed off the whole clip on the stream, or at least a lot of it.
Yeah.
On Monday.
Very much a pimp hat though.
What's that?
I was just
A
saying
pimp
that.
hat?
Yeah.
Oh,
Bree,
I
you
was-
say?
yeah.
Bree, what'd you say?
I was saying that Bison's hat is nice. So nice.
Oh, Jose said a pimp hat. I think.
He did.
It definitely is.
I've never seen a pimp in a fitted.
Have you never seen the? I'm sure you have the old American Needle, like the felt ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it reminded me of that for some reason.
You guys ready to get started here or what?
Yes, indeed.
All right. Well, let's get started here.
All right. Welcome to the vault, everyone. This is episode 120 of This Week in Caps. Jason, Leon, and Pierre here. We're joined by Erik, Jose, and Bree. I hope you guys enjoy the episode. Pierre, take it away.
Man, this room is loaded. Jason Mead's internet is acting up. And Bree, I thought she said pimp, but I was corrected. It was Jose. So, no, it's not. That's not a micro cord either, Ryan. That Bison's hat. That's a full-fledged corduroy. So, don't try to find a way to negate the beauty of that hat. As hard as you might try, there's not a possible way you can. So the poll is in. Who's excited for tonight? Only 8% said I've got nothing better to do, which is a good sign. We got 64 people in here. I'm sure we'll get up into a couple 250 tonight probably. So let's hit that like button, everybody. You guys ready to get started here? All right. I'm gonna try to keep this party somewhat concise. We'll see what we can do here. I know Bree sometimes likes to get a little wild, and Erik is a chatterbox, so I'm gonna have to try to keep it mild here. So we got 1515 Diallo out in the Bronx. They had yet another COVID pirate with the dumbest patch on the face of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
And then a Portland Beavers. Guys, what would you do to get rid of that COVID pirate logo?
I'm willing to get no more COVID Pirates moving forward, if it just means to get rid of that patch, because I know that's coming soon anyways.
Do you have a lot of COVID pirates?
I don't. I actually don't think I have one.
Oh,
Okay. What?
Leon, what would you do to make the COVID pirate go away? Like, what's the extent of what you do?
Maybe I would I'd run half a marathon. Maybe I don't know if I can commit to a full marathon, but I'll do a half marathon.
You know what's interesting? That store, right, is loaded with minor league right now. If you walk in there right now, you could leave with a slew of just great minor league hats. You have Jose?
Let's just say there's a couple of Discord members that have that Portland Beavers.
Now, well, how about Jose? How about you do me a favor? Like, since I've invited you into my home, which is views from the vault, how about every now and then you tap me on the shoulder and say, "Hey, Pierre, I'm over there."
All right.
I'm not sure what's so hard about that. You have my phone number, right?
Yeah.
You think maybe you could, I don't know, reach out every now and then?
I got to clear that with Jason first, because he's kind of like the one that's like, hey, this is the people you can talk to.
You don't clear that through Jason talking to me. Jason's not my dad. And Jason, you're on mute.
Yeah, maybe something weird's going on here. I have never not said don't reach out to Pierre.
I've never asked, I'll be honest.
Right, yeah.
I got you though. So yeah, when I was in the shop, the kid told me that COVID pirate was gonna drop the next day. So yeah.
Yeah, so he warned you that this garbage hat was coming.
Yeah, because I was trying to get some insight. I was trying to play detective, and I was like, "Oh, it's coming back out. All right." But apparently, he ordered more stock, and we will get a new Minor League Monday hat on Monday. So I will be there if I will text you, Pierre. I will text
That would be great. Thank you. Do they don't deliver yet though? I mean, they don't
strictly
ship yet, right?
Strictly in house.
Yep. No ship, no website, nothing.
Yeah. I love that place. I love the people in there too. I'm going to be honest with you. It's just, I wish they would ship. But let's move on to For You Caps, everybody out in the Bronx. They had what I think might be their best drop. No, not this one. This wasn't it. This is the NFL drop. Yikes. I don't know what's going on with Jason Mead. I know he's trying to say something over there, but he's on mute.
I don't know why it keeps going on mute, but there's some good ones in here.
What?
Yeah, that Bengals.
I like the Bills. I like the Bills.
The Broncos is good.
What?
Yes, the Broncos is good.
Nah.
Yes, it is. Lions
keep two,
is good.
drop two. Let's do a little keep two, drop two. Leon, are you able to choose two that you'll actually keep from this?
Maybe Bengals and Jaguars, maybe. But I'm not like totally into them. They're okay.
All right, so Jason, which two are you dropping though, Leon?
Panthers, moldy wallpaper Panthers, and Bears. Bears is illegible.
Okay, Jason, keep two, drop two.
Oh, I'm keeping the Broncos, and I'm keeping the Bengals, and I will drop the Falcons because it almost looks like the post office one they just did not too long ago. And then I will drop you got to drop that Panthers. I don't know what was going on when they decided to make that one.
All right. Jose, I'll have you chime in here. Which two are you dropping here?
You do not want me to shine in on this one.
No, I do.
Okay. I'm gonna drop the Dolphins.
Oh.
And I'm going to drop the Panthers. I will keep the Lions is not bad. The Lions is not bad. And the Jaguars right above it. I'll keep those.
All right, let's move on.
Jose was doing his job, I could do this faster.
So what are you guys thinking about these? So like this whole drop right that we're going to see now is, I think, one of their better drops, right? I will say I opted not to get the Red Sox one. This is probably the weakest portion of the drop, but did you guys like these off-whites? Bree, how about you?
I'm still not over the off-white hype. I like a lot of these.
Yeah.
I like the Oakland, Brooklyn Dodgers, like the Athletics, like the Angels. I could really probably get every single one of these. I like them all.
Wow. Bree's so nice. Erik, how about you? What are you doing here? Are you keeping any of these?
So I have a lot of off-whites. I think the Dodgers and the Angels are nice hats, but I'm not rushing to get them. I like that I don't see that patch on that Red Sox in the combo with that logo, so it's nice. But it's not anything that I would take home. It's a solid drop. Nothing.
That Stomper's pretty bad.
That logo's terrible.
Yeah. I don't know. It looks good in its original format when it was like a jersey patch, but like in these like trying to alter the colors doesn't seem to work. Let's move on to the next slide here, guys. Some better stuff here. I don't know. I kind of like that Fightin' Phils. I know. Jason, you probably like that prototype, but let's do a little keep two, drop two. Starting with Leon. Keep two, drop two, Leon.
I'm gonna keep the Fightin' Phils. That's unique, and I will keep the Washington Senators. I'll drop the Mariners in the top right, and I will drop the Astros, I guess. Not happy about dropping it, but someone had to go.
Jesus. I think Leon's internet's acting up because he's not seeing these hats correctly.
Someone had to get dropped. So
What do you like here, Jason? You like anything here?
Yeah, I like pretty much everything.
Wow. Everything.
Well, if you're gonna make me drop two, it's gonna be the Senators and the Pilots. But the rest of them,
Pilots in existence. How the Pilots were what?
1 year.
1 year.
One.
Jesus,
They moved to Milwaukee after 1 year in Seattle.
That's crazy.
That's why you don't see a whole lot of
that. Fighting Phillies is good, man. That's different.
I
could do without that under. You know what they should have done is made that brim maroon.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think if you did the maroon, it would have looked more. I don't know. It would have looked good. It would have been like a little like era crossover, but it would look nicer, I think. All right, let's move on, guys. They had more. This next slide should have all their good stuff. There's some good stuff here. That's corduroy, right? That New York
the Giants cord. Yep.
Yeah.
Full court.
That's like the one Eblens had out.
Mm-hmm.
I got that exact hat from Eblens. What do you guys like in here? Bree, what do you like here?
Love the
Please
Orioles.
don't say all of it.
No, I'm not. No. I like the Orioles. I like the Braves. If I had to pick two, I would go with those two.
Let's play a game. Jason, pick the two I liked. I picked up two from this slide.
Orioles and Phillies.
Oh, you're close. You got one of them.
Okay.
Leon, what's the second one I got? I got the Orioles.
You got the Orioles? You probably got the Padres? I don't know.
Yeah, went Padres.
Okay.
You can tell we've been on the show together for a long time, right? Orioles and Padres I went with. I don't know. I just like those two. That Padres word mark is pretty cool. The Rangers are nice too. These are all good hats, though. They are much. Can someone get No Tane Mo Kid? Can we block that individual?
Yes, please.
Their drops have been very good lately. It looks better now that they're not doing packs, right? Their packs were solid at first and then not so good, and now these are really good. When they're doing kind of just individual hats with different colorways. And Jose, just so you're aware that as a moderator, that's what you're looking for over there. Okay.
Yep. I don't know if you want me to call it out. If you do, I got it.
Yeah. Hey, actually, Jose, why don't you
Yep.
why don't you make a comment quick?
All right.
I blocked the user already.
I know, but I'm gonna make Jose a mod right now.
Let me log into my regular account. I'm on my brother's.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway,
Let's move on to
moving
95
on.
North, guys. Looks like they shook off that Buzz Lightyear mess, right?
Mhm.
Definitely.
That
yeah.
wasn't good. I really like 95 North and what they're doing. They took a lot of heat, but that Buzz Lightyear pack I'm all set with. But these I do like. I especially like that Mets in the lower right. I don't know why the colors shouldn't work, but they do. Erik, I'd love to hear from you. What do you like in here?
Is that a gray bottom on that bottom right one?
No,
Or what is it?
it's like an off-white or a stone.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think these are definitely clean hats. I like that socks. I just really love the 05 patch, so it's always good for me. Clean hat. I'm feeling that same Mets as you. I don't know with that UV, but the patch is nice. Good combo. So
Yeah. And Brennan, these aren't off-white. These are optic white.
Optic, yeah.
Yeah, if you had to choose an optic white, which one are you going after, Jason?
One of the optics. I'll do the Giants.
Yeah, that's a good. I like that G. That G is underrated a little bit. I like it. For me though, if I had to pick an optic, it'd be LA. Leon, how about you if you had to pick an optic white?
LA, I think. Or Mets, but yeah, I'd lean LA.
All right. I like what they're doing. I like what they're doing. They also previewed a Minnesota Twins hat that they have coming today. Did you guys see that?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't. I saw their pumpkin spice pack coming, but did not see the Twins.
Yeah, I guess they're a husband and wife tandem, right? And the wife designed a Twins hat that I think is pretty incredible. Bree, are you into optic white hats, or do you stay away from those?
I actually like optic white hats. If I had to pick one of these, I'd probably go LA. But I spray a little crep protect on there and keep it going.
That's right. And there's no button violation here, Jason. I mean, that must have you all excited.
I mean, I don't know about excited. I'm just glad to see stores are doing things right.
All right. Well, let's move on to Anthem Shop in Canada. Let's see what they dropped. We've seen, it's interesting because we've seen that it works because we know what his vision is here. But remember how annoyed we get with that 2003 All-Star Game patch on the muscle bird?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It would piss us off. Now it's like part of this run, but their hat's super clean. Erik, do you ever rock a hat that doesn't have a matching side patch? Meaning, does it?
yeah, no,
does it bother you?
doesn't bother me. Honestly, like loser patches or like mismatch completely, like like it doesn't really have. Honestly, if it's a unique enough mix, it'll probably make me like it more if it's not seen too often.
Yeah, that's a good poll, Jason. So Jason's asking everyone out there if you could respond to the poll. Do you rock optic white? You know what? I rarely do.
I don't think I don't have anything optic.
I rarely do.
I got a whole box sitting here. I don't know if I've ever worn one.
The problem is too they get yellowed fast. Leon, you must have a ton of yellowed white hats.
Yeah.
I do.
I know even gray happens to gray sometimes.
No, it does. You're right. It does happen. Any of these lighter colors, right?
Yeah. I mean, optic's the easiest one to happen to and the hardest to clean off, but yeah, it does happen to any lighter color.
Does cream count? No, cream is a completely different one.
Yeah, no.
Well, cream.
Well, you're wearing-
yeah, go ahead.
Cream has got a yellowish tint to it anyway.
Yeah, it's close to that color anyway, so
Yeah.
it won't show as much.
I'm saying it because he has a lot of older hats, just like I do, T-Dot. Like, not because He's asking why am I saying Leon has a lot of yellow white hats?
I'm probably
I
more
have
prone
them
to sweat
man.
too.
They just get yellow. It doesn't matter what
Yeah.
you do with them either; they get yellow. You know.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on, fellas, to Burdines. All right, Burdines had this 5-pack called Hump Day drop. Captain Carlos collaborated with Burdines. At first, I only got Kansas City and the Padres, and then I was like, I got to go back, and I ended up getting all 5. Did you guys like this pack or what? Let's start with you. Bree. How do you feel about this?
And I'm not saying I like all of them just to say I like all of them, but they're all, to me, I feel like they're pretty good. Favorite, Kansas City. I like the way that script looks across the front. I like the way the patch looks. That's probably my favorite out of all 5. I think it's a good pack.
Yeah. How about you, Erik? Why don't you do a little keep 2, drop 2?
If I'm keeping 2, I'm definitely going Kansas City. I kind of want to go Braves here. I think the Padres is nice, but it doesn't contrast enough. But the 2 I'd drop actually would be the Cardinals and Cubs in this case. And that's how I'd keep it.
See, I dropped the Braves.
Interesting.
I love the word mark, that patch, though. I'm not a huge fan of that patch. I don't know. I just don't like that patch. Jason, which ones would you drop? Which 2 would you drop?
So the only one I didn't pick up from this pack was the Cardinals, and that's only because I'm sure I have something similar to it. So I would drop that one. And of the 4 that are left, I unfortunately would probably have to drop the Braves just because of the patch. If you would have used a different patch, it would have been out of control.
Yeah, that thing would have been fantastic. It's just listen, you can't win them all. I mean, 4 out of 5 of these to me are perfect, and that one is just a little off. The Padres one is smooth as hell. Leon, which one would you? Which one, if you could only choose one, which one would you choose, Leon?
Oh, good question. Probably Padres. It's most different. We haven't really seen anything like that. I don't think I've seen that script before. Maybe Billions done it before, maybe. But
yeah, I have a Billion creation that has it. But did you notice how many times the Padres have changed their jersey front?
Mm-hmm.
In the last 30 years, it's probably been like 15, 20 times.
Yeah, it was in the email you sent today.
Yeah,
I noticed that. Yeah.
Yeah, these are really well done. Nice job, Burdines. Nice job, Carlos. Let's move on to Capanova, everybody. Oh no, sorry. Second, we have another slide of Burdines.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I love it. Now that we have a Mexican on our panel, we can have someone else try to pronunciate these names. So
yeah, we really botched it last time here, folks.
So
he didn't help. He didn't help much, Pierre.
Jason, he didn't? Oh, that's great.
No.
That's great to hear. So Jason, why don't you take us through the top row? Because listen, nothing gets your engine revving like a good minor league baseball hat. So why don't you take us through the top row?
You know me so well, Pierre. So the top 2 left are Durham Bulls throwback Tampa Rays affiliate logo for like the 25th anniversary of their association with each other. And he decided to do a plain Jane and one with the International League side patch. So for those that like side patches, you got an option, and those that don't have an option. And then the one on the right is a Memphis Chicks done to hook to the Bo Jackson trainers that are in Auburn colors. So, Bo played for the Memphis Chicks in his minor league days. So kind of a college hook, shoe hook there.
What is Jose? We're gonna warn Gatecrasher one time. If he calls you the token Mexican on our show again, we're gonna kick him off here. You see him writing that there?
Yeah, it's Gate. It's Gate. It's all right. I know what to do. But
you know how to block people now?
Yeah, I do. We're good. But let me actually, if it's cool with you, I'm gonna read these names so nobody messes these up anymore.
All right, I appreciate that.
So the bottom left, right? That is Los Charros de Jalisco. You see how you roll that R? That's a beautiful.
That rolling of the R was perfect.
You're telling me. Charros de Jalisco. The next one, the one in the middle, right? The black and the red. Los Diablos Rojos de la Liga Mexicana with the black and red. And then the one on your bottom right, that is the Guerreros de Oaxaca. Not many people know how to pronounce Oaxaca.
Do you want to know the most hated on video we've ever had was the one where we went through these teams and we had a Puerto Rican on instead of a Mexican trying to say the names, and it was like we got roasted. We got destroyed. Poor Kyle Lopez, man. He didn't even come out again after that. He was so upset.
We haven't seen him since.
They retired him.
I love Kyle, man. Kyle will be back. It's like, he just had to go and kind of like, I don't know, lick his wounds, I guess.
I'll tell you what, though, the Diablos Rojos de la Liga Mexicana, really cool because it also has like a little bit of I compare it a lot to like Los Diablos Rojos de Toluca, which is the soccer team. So you can tell that their colorways are very, very similar.
All right, so like now I don't want to mess with that because anything that's to do with soccer I'm not into. But the Charles, I love that logo, man. That's my favorite logo outside of Major League Baseball.
The Charros is good. Yep.
Yeah. All right, you guys ready to move on to Capanova?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what were these?
These were Pixar hooks, Finding Dory. They didn't ever explicitly like say what the hooks were.
They just put them under that light, like the Pixar light, right?
Yeah. Yep. I know the Detroit one is Finding Dory or Dory.
Okay. No, what's the Marlins one?
I have no idea.
Maybe Nemo.
Could be Nemo. Yeah.
Yeah. It could be Finding Nemo. How about LA now? I like the LA hat the best on the slide.
I don't know. That's a tough one.
I mean, the comments are also pretty torn on this one right now.
Bugs Life.
See how difficult bottom two are a Bug's Life. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, I think they did a live and they might have explained it in there, but I didn't watch, so I apologize.
Nah, it's okay. I like the LA one. I do. I don't even care about the hook. I like the LA one. Let's move on to Capland, everybody. Okay. Are they in San Diego?
Why do you think that?
All right. So, Bree, you have to choose between the three Friar caps there. Which one you going with?
Off-white.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Erik, how about you?
I want to go with the Catching Fire so bad just because I like that logo because we don't see it often, but I'm going with that peach bottom on the top left.
Wow. Okay. So Bree went off. What you go top left?
Mm-hmm.
Leon, which of the three are you going for?
This is tough. I might go with Bree Off-White.
I think I'm going lower left because it looks like the guy in the side patch is hitting the ball to the guy in the front.
That's true.
It's kind of cool, man.
Let me think about that. Yeah.
Best hat on the slide, Jason Mead.
Upper right.
Yeah, agreed. I've seen that before, though.
You've probably seen all of these before. Capland tends to
upper right is Pro Image Philadelphia.
Yeah, Capland tends to recycle designs. Because I think that bottom right is from the beer pack.
That's the beer pack. The middle one's Lids. The upper right is Pro Image in New Jersey, Philly.
Bottom right could be a San Diego State Aztecs hook, maybe.
It could be that too. Yeah. And the upper left has got to be Sportsworld because it's got the
button
mismatch button or the button violation. Yep.
Erik, do you have any San Diego Padres hats?
I do. Not many, but a handful.
All right. Let's move on to Capsule hats. And while we're doing that, Jose, anything interesting in the comments?
Yeah. Let me tell you, specifically with one user, he's really too excited for this slide. So I think moving on to the next one is good. But people are saying that the catching fryer is definitely the best out of that fryer pack. They noted the button violation, obviously, on the chrome one. But yeah.
Thank you, Jose. That's how it's done. Let's take a look at Capsule hats here. I know Jason Mead and I often get confused by these vendors. So just so everyone knows, Jason Mead and I are both white, and that's where the similarities end. We are not the same size head, nor are we the same person.
Nope.
Jason's about an inch taller than me, and I think I have 30 pounds on him. So I don't know like where people are getting us confused, but oftentimes Jason is getting 7 1/4 sent to his house.
It's okay. We got it rectified. Somebody woke up from vacation and fixed it. So I appreciate that very, very much.
That's great.
Yep.
But still, we are different people.
Definitely.
All right. With that, rating your love of corduroy on a scale of 1 to 10, Erik, where's yours at?
Hard 8.
What?
A hard 8. I think it has to just be done right. Yeah. The only reason I don't like when it's only that's like it was a Knicks thing. J.R. Smith used to say it all the time. But anyways, I don't like just when it's a cord brim. I don't mind if it's just a cord crown.
Yeah.
So that's like kind of what keeps me from being 10 out of 10. But I love a nice cord hat.
That's a good call. That's a good call. Leon, which one are you going after here? Are you a fan of the Blue Jays one in this set?
I think if I'm gonna go after one, it would probably be the Cubs. He did a cool colorway. It's kind of like a Jordan 5 grape almost kind of colorway, dark grape.
I wonder why they had to put the sticker on the under visor of the Toronto one. They must be using Canadian corduroy.
Maybe they want to protect that corduroy, but the rest of them they didn't care about.
One of my worst moments was when I got a corduroy cap from Still, and I went to peel that off even after steaming it, and it took all of the fabric right off the brim.
Oh, damn. Yeah. That gives me anxiety, taking the sticker off the cord brim.
Yeah. No matter, I steamed it too. It still didn't work. I like these, man. I like these. The Seattle one, I know Jason went after. There's no doubt in my mind. Bree, did you do you mess with corduroy?
I like corduroy. I don't have a full corduroy in my collection, just cord brim, but I'm waiting to get the perfect one back. The Seattle one on this one's really, really good.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to Cap USA Harlem. I think this was a good set of caps, though, from Capsule.
So did everybody else because they were gone in seconds.
Mm-hmm. I saw on their Instagram story they said that we never miss. Well, we've got a few misses here. So I don't know if everyone saw that in the story.
They actually single-handedly ended the Astros hype with that purple hat.
It's
the one on the left. The one on the left would go good with the Bart Simpson dunks.
Yeah, but I think
is that what they're meant for?
I have no idea.
They didn't explicitly say so, but you could imagine.
This is the same shop that kind of got a warning from New Era because they used to post their inspirations next to it. So yeah, that is definitely a Simpsons colorway.
Just so you know, everybody got that warning.
Yeah,
that matters.
Top right kind of looks like Bart Simpson's like outfit too.
Yeah, but the blue's off. The right one is the Houston Astros colors is the right one.
Yeah.
I like that Boston corduroy in the upper left. These 4 minor league hats, though. I don't know, man. Jason, you're a minor league fan. You like these?
Not enough to buy them.
Yeah, man.
Bottom right's not bad, but the side patch is questionable.
Yeah, I mean, if I wasn't on a black hat hiatus, I might have gotten the one on the bottom right.
Mm.
That thing looks like a 1980s comic book. It doesn't even it looks weird.
I know that would be a perfect Thundercats logo. But
yeah, Phoenix ones are rough.
The Phoenix ones are real bad. I mean, it was above that where it says "we never miss" in their story. I probably would have done that with a different
hat.
Set of
like
hat.
the Boston one. Do it on that one.
Yeah, the
That's
Boston one, even the Angels one next to it's really nice. I mean, that's a nice color. Yeah. Wow. Erik, did you buy any of those minor league hats there?
Did I buy a minor league hat today?
No, would you buy any of those 4 minor league hats?
Not these. I'm definitely trying to get more minors, but not any of these.
Would you describe any of those as a miss?
2 are a firm miss, and 2 are kind of a miss.
Bree, which 2 are the misses?
Both Phoenix Firebirds.
Oh, okay.
I think all 4 of those are misses, honestly.
Trying to have some grace, but
No, the black one's not bad.
Maybe the lavender might be okay in hand. Maybe.
No, that's a
No?
miss. Yep. You might even get 2 strikes called on you on that one.
The only, you know what,
I
Leon,
don't
I don't mind. Leon, I honestly don't mind it if it was a plain Jane without that hometown
HC,
plate. I don't mind the colors. Those colors, you've seen MyFitteds do that 100 times and get away.
It
But-
might be the picture. It's also beside a lot of bad looking hats too. So
Well, that should make it
might
look
be
prettier.
good.
Have you ever? Yeah, that makes it look prettier to you, right?
maybe. But you could also be overlooking it too by dismissing it entirely because it's not surrounded by anything really good.
That Astros in the middle, though, you're right, Jason. That thing is like a hype destroyer.
Nuclear waste.
New Era headquarters, New Era flagship is doing to the Bisons what they did to Houston here. I really like what they're doing in that store too. I like the minor league stuff, but what they've done to the Bisons is absolutely abhorrent. It's like disgusting. I haven't seen. It's bad. Have you guys seen these things coming out of there?
They used all of the colors.
I've seen a couple of them. Some of them are pretty hard to look at.
Yeah.
That's me being nice.
Yeah, see, Wilk. These guys consistently overexpose their photos.
Yep.
And so these colors are way off of what they are in person.
I will tell you they're worse in person. This specific slide. It doesn't matter how much you expose or turn down the exposure on these. These are some bad hats. I will say the Astros, the Red Sox, the Angels in the upper middle, and the Angels in the upper right are good. The rest, the other 5, nah. All right, let's move on, guys. Clink Room. Leon, did you do your Clink Room homework?
Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
Boot knockers.
All right.
Hide the women and children.
So these all go for pre-order now until October 23rd with an estimated delivery of March 23rd. I'm going to start with the main one, which is the bottom middle, WWIW. So that's for the missing and murdered Indigenous woman. So Marlon worked on that one, and the proceeds will be going to bring awareness to that. And a couple other clinkers have also donated their expected proceeds too. So kind of want to highlight that one for sure because that's the one that's bringing the most attention. It kind of looks like a Banksy piece.
Mm-hmm.
It's a real cool story. Then we're going to move to the Cali Square Bears. That's directly above it. Edward C. He kind of did like a play on the Cali state flag there. Utter Destruction. That was actually born in the Views from the Vault Discord. So shout out to Style and Phil Hauser. Phil took one of Style's concepts and made that. I do not want to know what that tornado is going to do to the udders of that cow with that electric post. Kind of scary. Then we're going to go directly above it. Cursed Treasure by Clink.
What do you think it's going to do?
I don't know. He looks like he's up to no good.
Yeah, but what were you suggesting that he's going to do to that cow with that thing?
I don't know.
Like, I'm thinking he's going to take them and like toss the ball up and hit it. Like, there's nothing. That's not that egregious.
No, it's not. It's not egregious at all.
What were you thinking?
I'm not thinking anything. I'm just thinking he's going to destroy the udders.
I want everyone in the comments.
As the name suggests, utter destruction.
But I want everyone in the comments to. Can I just one moment, Leon? I want everyone in the comments to write down what you think Leon meant that tornado was gonna do to that poor cow with that what is that? That's like a what do you call those, a power pole?
Electrical
Light
pole.
post.
Yeah.
A light pole. All right. Well, let's see what they say. Go ahead, Leon.
All right, Cursed Treasure by Clinker Win and Addicted to Fitted had the one with the skull and the compass. Boot Knockers by our good friend Jason V. And then the bird, Killdeer, is basically that's like a mama bird guarding its nest. So that's pretty cool. And that's PDF scribbles out of Ohio. So the three other ones that are going to donate some of the proceeds will be Cursed Treasure, Utter Destruction, and Killdeer. So they've all agreed to donate their commissions and royalties.
I've never seen Erik look more bored. Look at him.
I tried to keep that short.
No, it's not you. I just don't think Eric's into it.
Before he started talking, actually, I was looking at the MMIW one, and then hearing the meaning behind it was a little better. But other than that one,
also, I mean, if you're gonna talk stuff on the chat, guys, at least own up to it. You know, I'm literally reading this as I go.
All right, so let's Bree, which one do you like the best here?
Definitely the MMIW one. I like the message behind it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
I haven't bought a lot of Clink Room hats lately, but that one's gonna be one I definitely pick up. So, Jose, was there any interesting stuff in the comments around what they thought Leon meant was going to happen to the cow?
You're really going to make me read these, right? I mean, they're gold.
Try to keep it PG-13.
That's not possible.
All right, well, try to keep it rated R and not X.
All right. It's going to do more to that cow than my girl does to me.
Whoa.
Some foreplay.
Leon said, whoa.
Suck on them. Misty things. And no Vaseline. Those are some of the highlights that we've seen.
That's great. All right, so let's move on to Crown Legends. We got T-Dot in here, so let's be gentle, everybody. Let's be more gentle than that tornado is going to be to that cow. So they brought these back, and I dubbed this one of my favorite Seattle hats of the year. I know Jason Mead was high on this hat as well. Erik, Bree, Jose, how do you feel about this hat? And don't be gentle just because T-Dot's out there. It's okay. You can be honest.
So I like a lot of what Crown Legends doing. This hat particularly, maybe would have switched out the patch, but in terms of color coordination, S logo is always great. It's always an easy fall hat, so I definitely do like it. That would just probably be my main switch up, but other than that,
yeah,
it's a nice hat. It's a nice hat. I agree with Erik when he says it's a nice fall hat. And it's like sort of kind of a different color than what we've been seeing as far as like browns and stuff. We see like camel, we see a lot of what's the one? Like Vegas gold, I guess. A lot of that, but this particular shade of brown, we haven't seen quite that often. To stand out for some of the rest.
How about you, Leon? You like this hat, right, Leon?
Yeah, it's a solid hat. It's kind of like Bree said, it's kind of like a different shade than what we're used to. It's close to rust, but not quite. But I'm with Erik. Like the era is not matching, takes away from it a little bit, but it's still a beautiful hat.
How do the eras not match?
They wore those logos together?
Yeah, that was 79.
All right, then I stand corrected.
I can see why it would throw somebody off because
yeah,
because of the M and the S, but it is the same era. Did they wear that on their hats in 79?
79, I think they did wear the trident, yeah.
They didn't wear the S, right?
No.
Yeah, so Leon, we stand corrected. Let's move on to Crown Minded out in LA. Leon, you know anything about these?
I believe these were collaboration with Chad. Total package.
No. The Stomper was.
Okay.
The other three were done by Captitude.
Okay. What's the Stomper one? What's that hook to? Is it just?
I think he just wanted a Stomper in those colors. Is what I think. He just wanted a brown and yellow Oakland one.
That Padres and Niners hat. I like both of those.
Yep.
That Detroit hat though, no thank you.
Put a green under on there, and
Yeah.
that's a winner.
Yeah. You liking any of these, Erik?
I think the Padres on the bottom, but that yellow bill on a yellow hat is tough. I just don't like yellow UVs in general for the most part. Very rare occasions. So,
you know what's interesting? I'm with you. You know what? I don't like yellow and I don't like orange UVs. I'm gonna tell you why. Because like when the light hits it hits my face, it makes me look even worse.
mm-hmm.
You ever feel that way about an undervisor?
Even like depending on what you're wearing too. Yeah, like you have
it doesn't look right.
Colors. Yeah, the lighting will just kind of hit you differently.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. All right, let's move on to Eblens. Eblens had a pack of caps that were designed by one of their assistant managers, I believe, right? That's who it was. Who knows the hooks here?
I know it's Mortal Kombat.
I know a few of them. Yeah.
I mean, they're good looking hats. I'm going to start with that. Do you guys know any of these?
Top left is it Goro, the four-armed fighting monster in the game? The KC should probably be Katana.
Yeah.
I'm guessing the S is Sub-Zero. SD is going to be
Scorpion.
And then is it Miliana? What is it? Something like that.
Yeah.
Melania. Yeah.
It's the other one that's the lady with the latex.
Yeah.
Melina.
Well,
Yep. You guys nailed them.
What's latex got to do with it?
You know, she's got like a really specific look. It's like fishnet stockings and like barely wearing any clothes, but she'll stab you.
Okay.
Yeah.
These are good hats, though, right? Let's do a little pull on these cop or drop on this set. Like, I'd love to hear from you guys. Erik, I'll start with you. You like these?
Yeah, I definitely like them. I think they're solid hooks. I like when you collab with someone in the community and, definitely wearable, everyday kind of hats for the most part.
What's your favorite hat from this bunch?
KC. I know it's a little close to team colors, but I don't know. I just like the way it looks. I love the crown on the side, and then I take the Guardians number 2 just because any half decent looking Guardians hat I just want right now just because it's a new logo. That's
my favorite one on the slide. I like that Guardians hat.
Mm-hmm.
Jason Mead, you liking this set?
Yeah, I like it a lot.
What's your favorite
hat? Since Erik took KC, I'll go with Cleveland.
Yeah. Leon, I know you like the lady in the latex, but do you like this set of hats?
They're okay. I feel like the Cleveland is the most wearable. Like the hooks are pretty good, but I just feel like they're not that wearable to me. I don't know.
Oh, okay. They're not wearable? I think like I don't know, man. 3 of these are.
Do they come in different sizes or something like that? I mean, what makes them not wearable?
I just don't like see myself like really wanting to get them and really wanting to wear them. Like, nothing really excites me about it. I don't know. They're not.
What's your favorite of the batch?
Cleveland for sure. I think Cleveland's a really good hat.
To be fair though, Leon, go back through our pickup videos, and we've seen you buy a lot worse hats than this.
I mean, to you maybe, but I mean, I bought them for a reason.
Yeah, I bought worse hats than this too. Worse hats than this too, though.
Yeah,
these are
I have too.
Yeah, these are good. These aren't bad. Bree, did you play in Mortal Kombat?
Do I play in Mortal Kombat? No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Me neither. You don't like these, Jose? Are you shaking your head yes or no? What are you doing down there?
No, I'm saying I love Mortal Kombat. I have the Sega Genesis. Okay.
Still.
But
How many
I will
years ago
tell
was that?
that doesn't really matter. Age is nothing but a number for games, right? But what I'm talking about, and I think what the comments are also talking about, some people are saying that Scorpion is kind of a missed opportunity. They feel like it could have been done a little bit differently.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I think that Sub-Zero probably the weakest out of the bunch.
That's the Seattle one.
Yeah.
The Scorpion is the Seattle, and the Sub-Zero is that Padres.
Nope. You got that flipped.
Oh.
Sub-Zero is the blue one.
Yeah, Sub-Zero is the blue guy. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I'm a little out of it. But yes, Sub-Zero is the blue guy, as you all said. I don't know. I just think that San Diego
Was your
is
Sega Genesis in black and white?
Yeah.
I have the Model 2, first off. Depending on what city I play it is in black and white. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Leon, what did Sub-Zero wear? Latex?
No, he kind of wore like a blue pointed shoulder suit. He got some black and some blue on it. Threw ice at people.
All right, guys, let's move on to Ecap City. I can't believe there's another COVID pirate. I mean, are these ever going to go away? even like the weakest human beings on earth have stopped wearing masks. They're like, whatever, man. They're like, fuck it, it's over. But these hat stores, it's not over, man. It is not over. What do you think about that Houston hat? It's like a City Connect, right?
What's with the patch? What is it?
So the Moonlander.
Oh, okay.
Where is that?
It's
It's second from the left top.
Oh, that is weird. Yeah, that is odd.
It kept me from buying that hat.
there were some great
Yeah,
details on that logo, but
It looks like a stain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird, man.
That's really weird. All Skittles relaxed. They wear masks for 12 hours, not just because of COVID. They wear masks all day in the hospitals before COVID.
Not just
It's a
that.
hospital.
Most improved of the year. I mean, in the Discord, we were talking about how a lot of these designs and colorways are kind of recycled for ECAP.
It's the same colors and same logos every single week. They just like you basically turn the clock, the dial, and next week we'll see in LA in orange and Chicago White Sox in green and the Braves in purple. I mean, it's the same colors, same logos. They just flip flop them every week.
Yeah,
I'm not going to say I don't mind that though.
It just gets a little old, And the
I'd
fact
rather
that
do that. I'd rather see that than what Hat Club's doing, which is like just pasted across like 20 teams. Because I do agree with you, Skittles. I don't agree with you about the match, but I do agree with you that it is similar to the Topperz strategy. It is kind of similar to some degree. I'm not going to say it's exactly, but it is similar. We were just talking about this. Remember, we were talking about how like they do colorways in groups of colors, but they just spread it out over time, which I think is much more appealing than seeing like a color pasted across 20 teams all at once.
It's also tough too because we always just see the hats. We see them in a bunch, and then it kind of goes away. We don't really know anyone that collects Ecap City hats. So if like someone were to have like a huge Ecap City collection and like, well, these are all the Colorado they done in the last year, maybe we would kind of change our tone to it. But I'm kind of with Jason. It's like nothing ever feels different. That's all. So like maybe they'll add a couple logos here and there, but it just seems like it's like they're running the same play almost.
Yeah.
You guys could be right. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm not like disgusted by what I see. Like that Dodgers hat to me with that 60th anniversary, the way it's colored, that's a nice hat, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. They got some nice. I like what they've been doing.
Yeah, it's definitely been better than what they used.
We should be disagreeing.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely better than what they used to be doing. But I just feel like sometimes, like when you look at it like this, you don't really get to enjoy hat for hat or get to see, the work.
So what
almost.
are we upset that the way they're presenting it? Then I mean, come on,
No.
they can't.
No, I'm not saying I'm upset about it. I'm just saying it's hard to judge sometimes. Like we're getting everything in one palette or one serving, and we don't really get to enjoy or kind of break down what they have.
I think they are the most improved. Who's more improved than them? We wouldn't even piss on their hats if they were on fire before.
Yeah,
now
right.
we're actually liking some of their tell me who's more improved than them. I want you to. I want you all to participate. Give me one.
I mean, lids got better.
Yeah.
Or what time
Lids was
frame are we
already
using?
better.
What time frame are we using?
This year.
Just this year?
Yeah.
Did lids have
lids was already better. No, lids was already there.
All right.
Comments are saying for you.
For you, Capsule.
Okay.
Eblens.
No.
No.
Hell no.
Eblens.
I would not. I like Eblens, but Eblens is not as good as Ecap City right now, and they haven't been.
Sneaker Town.
Sneaker Town was always great.
Yeah.
Jason, you got one?
Yeah, I would go with probably For You.
Okay, fair enough. But is Ecap in the conversation?
Oh yeah, they've definitely improved.
Yeah, we can't be laughing at them like they're terrible.
I'm not, and I wasn't laughing at them. I'm just saying.
I'm not saying you. I'm saying in general. I'm not saying you, Jason. I'm saying generally we can't laugh at them.
I'm just saying, like over the last month or 6 weeks, it's just more of the same every week. Like switch up the teams, switch up the colors, switch up the logos, do something different.
I can get with that. I can say this. I see some similarities in the logos from week to week. And if we put it like a whole collage of their drops with their fine, but I'm not willing to say, it's not like
they're not bad hats. I'm just kind of bored with what they're doing.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair statement. But I would say that LA Dodgers hat is one of the best of the week.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a patch we haven't seen regularly. It's colored differently. That hat is a good hat.
Cubs is good.
And Mo Kicks. Just because people aren't buying Sneaker Town for whatever goddamn reason, I don't know, doesn't mean that they're bad hats.
Yeah.
People are just sleeping on Sneaker Town for whatever goddamn reason. I have no idea.
Listen, I'll tell you that is true because Sneaker Town, like if you go and look at their store, the wall right now, it's loaded with hats that a lot of people, if they knew they were there. The thing is, like outside of our circle, there's a difference. Like we're not like the only game in town, right? But in our circle, people know Sneaker Town. But outside of our circle, people really don't.
Right.
They really don't. Like some of these other YouTubers and stuff they don't even know Sneaker Town sells fucking hats.
Mm-hmm.
That's part of the problem. Sneaker Town doesn't have that notoriety as a hat store, but their stuff is fantastic.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. Ecap, I'm not sleeping on Ecap anymore. I used to give them a really hard time, and I can't complain about anything here other than the stupid Moonlander.
And the hat is good, minus the patch. Right?
The Moonlander and the COVID Pirate. The rest of these are all fine hats to me.
Why are we shouting, Mo Kicks?
Nobody's shouting.
It's just how he communicates, I guess. Let's move on to 8-1. Well, now we know why there's Houston hype everywhere else, because the ones that are in Houston can't do it right. So
they had a crazy lineup for this, though.
I mean, the Los
hungry,
Astros, I guess, is nice, but like, are the other ones anything? Is the other one? I don't know. Bree, what are you thinking here? You like these?
Los Astros is the best one. The top right sort of kind of almost looks like some type of T-Dot from Hat Club. Not really feeling it. The one in the bottom left, don't like that one at all. But they're okay. No, they're not okay. Los is the best.
Erik, you like that Astros in the lower left? I like it if it was colored differently.
Not a fan of any of these, honestly.
Yeah.
Blockheads, it's like I try to get on board with them every once in a while. I could dig it, but not in this case.
Jason, you like the one in the lower left? I'm trying to find a reason to like it.
I do like it. The one thing I will say is there needs to be more colors used in some of these patches. I know we're trying to hook to uniforms and stuff like that, but sometimes we just need to use the hook as the inspiration and make the hat a hat. Like that 50th anniversary patch has like 20 some colors in it, and yet we use red, silver, and white. I know we're hooking it to the Astros uniform that Tracy McGrady wore, but let's use these logos and patches like they're supposed to be used.
Oh yeah, I don't know, man. I agree with you. What do you think? What are you saying, Leon?
No, I forgot that this was the Team Macka pack. Yeah.
I like that front logo though. I do like it. All right, guys, we got well over 200 people in here. We only got 85 likes. Let's please hit the like button, everybody. Let's hit that like button. Let's get us to like 120 likes. I'd appreciate it if we could do that right now. That would be fantastic. And Jose, anything interesting in the comments?
The comments are torn. I mean, I know some people bought some of these. Somebody said that blue one is kind of buyable. Los Astros, they're saying that one is really bright in hand for those who did buy it. But I mean, it sounds like the people are. Oh, there was one individual actually, if I could find their name, but they said it's just cool to see 4 different logos for the same team in one drop.
I mean, depending on the team, that's not hard to do.
Yeah.
So these sold out really quick.
The blue one and the Los Astros did.
Yeah.
The purple one took a while, and I think the red and white one still has a pretty full size run.
Wow.
The blue one's really nice. I do like that one.
If that's a magic,
Yeah, you got to do something really wrong. What'd you say, Leon?
It's supposed to be a magic hook, right? Because the T-Mac played for the Magic. It doesn't look like it's the right blue, does it?
Well,
no, that's the right blue.
Yeah. For when he played there?
You have more jerseys than I do.
I feel like they wore a darker blue. And I don't know. Me personally, I don't think T-Mac has a Houston thing because he's from Florida. So, I don't know. Maybe it's me just not connecting with the hook.
Fair enough. Where is this in Houston?
Yeah, A1's in Houston.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
They're saying that the blue is a little off in the comments.
Yeah, so bad hook. Let's move on to exclusive fitted. Yikes.
So the top 6 were a gas pack, more gasoline, gas store hooks, and then the bottom 3 were just a little variety pack.
So you got BP.
Yep.
Sitco.
Okay.
Marathon.
No, mobile, right?
Mobile. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mobile. Texaco in the middle. W would be
Wawa.
Yep.
You know, the place with the good sandwiches.
The Hoagies.
The Hokies.
It's interesting when you make a gas pack that belongs in a gas station.
Giants.
Are any of these salvageable? I mean, I don't know, man. Are any of these salvageable?
It's tough, right? When you're not first to market, you lose a lot of luster too.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably made around the same time, but some people get their deliveries a little bit faster. Because Crown Legends did one, right?
Yeah, Crown Legends did. MyFitteds did.
John Jay did. Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the other hat. So we got. Is that like a cord brim on that Cubs?
No, it's just a bad picture.
Oh my god.
I had to look twice too at it, but no, it's not.
Listen, I want to say something out loud, and I want we should put a poll up, right? I think on Jamaica Avenue right now, right, you've got USA Cap King, you got Exclusive Fitted, and you've got Sportsworld.
Mm-hmm.
I believe USA Cap King is the best of the three right now. Period. Now, I'm not saying they don't miss. I'm saying they're the best of the three right now. I'd like to hear what you guys have to say.
Yeah, agree.
I agree.
I agree as well.
And they probably released the least, right, out of all of them.
Yeah, but wouldn't you rather them release less?
No, yeah, that was my point though. So their hit ratio is really high, right? So like they don't release as much.
Guys. I mean,
yeah.
Now I'm not saying that over the past 2 years USA Cap King is. I'm saying right now USA Cap King is.
Yeah. I will say that Exclusive is the only one that does the buttons correct color.
All right.
Fair enough, Jason. Fair enough. Listen, I gave Rod that feedback, but I would still buy. I don't know, man.
I'm with you though. The Cap King body of work is stronger.
Yep.
And more consistent.
Now it is. It's more consistent now.
Without a doubt.
Cleaner. I mean, look at this, man. Who would buy that if unless you are a Wawa aficionado, why would you buy that hat? Why? What would be the purpose of buying that hat? To complete the set? Like that's gotta be the only reason, because there's no other reason why you'd buy that hat. Well, who would buy that thing?
I know somebody that would buy it.
Everybody in Philly would buy that thing.
I said unless you're a Wawa aficionado, then fair enough, Jason. I see what you're doing there. But if you don't like Wawa or you're not trying to complete the pat, well, who would buy that hat, man?
Brownie would
guy
totally buy it.
William. Huh?
Nationals fans will buy it because they're just thirsty for hats.
Yep.
All three of them? Is there a lot of Nationals fans?
Well, no, I'm just saying the Nationals fans, the 12 that there are.
6 of them, yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, everything is getting hooked now. Nothing, they're trying to be different, but it's looking and feeling the same. I don't know. You got to have some level of wearability with it. The Texaco's wearable. The Chicago's wearable.
The Wawa hat should be red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should just be red and mono. Everyone now is making everything two-tone. It's okay. I get it. I like two-tones too, but not everything has to be a two-tone. Jason and I were mocking up some hats the other day, right? And or the three of us were. It's it doesn't need to be a two-tone every time.
Yeah.
That Wawa hat has no business being a two-tone.
Fan Treasures actually did a pretty good Wawa hook on a Phillies during their coffee pack.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're right, though, Leon. Some of these are just not wearable. That Wawa hat is not wearable. I'm not leaving my house with that thing.
Yeah.
Boston is BP. T-Dot. I think. All right, let's move on to fam. Do you guys think that, the hat world has evolved past, Jamaica Avenue?
Yes.
Do you think they're stuck? Remember they were stuck with sneaker hooks for too long. Now they're kind of stuck with this for too long.
All of those
moving forward.
All of those stores, and we'll see later on with Sportsworld, they use the same teams over and over and over again until the hype is completely moved on from them. Yeah. And then they'll release the same 5 teams for the next 6 months. Mm-hmm. They do the same colors, just variations of it. I don't know. The rest of the hat world's moved on, and they're just. I mean, they're fighting each other, and they're not looking beyond Jamaica Avenue on what's going on. It seems.
Well, look at USA Cap King, right? They are. They're doing their own thing. They're not acting. They're not doing this stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I'll say about 1 second, Leon, and then I'll go to you. The only thing I'll say about USA Cap King is they do the one thing they do, and I agree with what they do, is a lot of Mets hats because they're in Queens.
And that's fine. I mean, you gotta serve your local customer, right? Like, I get the New York stores doing New York teams, right? That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But the 90s, the 1990 All-Star Game patch has been done in every single possible thread color because of Jamaica Avenue. Bisons logo has been done in every single thread color because of Jamaica Avenue.
Yeah.
The COVID Pirate. I mean, I can those are the 3 hats they're going to release every single week. Guaranteed.
You know what? To me, Cap USA Harlem was like that too. Where they just kept doing the same things over and over again, and they did have like pleather hats, stuff like that. But like they moved on too. They see what's going on around them. I was making fun of them earlier because of but they've had really good drops lately, up until that point. But I don't know. Let's talk about Fam Cap at this point. Like, I mean, you guys liking these?
No.
No. Nope.
Not at all.
All right. Well, luckily they can't ship to us. Let's go to Fan Treasures.
Oh my God. Stone Harbor.
Yeah.
These are so good. So good.
These
you think
are
I should?
good.
Wait a second.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not supposed to show those yet, right?
No. Nope.
That's for
I'm gonna show. Huh?
Maybe show one of them.
You guys want me to show one?
Yeah.
All right. I'm not going to
Breaking
show
news.
the one that. Huh?
Breaking news.
I got to pick the right one to show, though. I don't want to show the wrong one. I'm just going to show one. This is now. That's what already dropped, but this is what's coming out next week.
Possibly.
Wait. No,
Yeah.
these are coming out next week.
Yeah,
Oh, they are.
These are coming out next Saturday.
because Pink Sweats is tomorrow.
Big sweat tomorrow.
Like that.
And I'll let you know, Eric.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably middle of the pack as far as these hats go.
That's a good one.
Eric, I'm going to tell you right now, there's 11 more in this pack, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to show any others, but I'm going to tell you right now, these are disgusting.
It's out in it's in the Woodbridge area.
Mm-hmm.
These are all
Yes.
over
Yep, Woodbridge
Philly.
is one of the stores.
Jersey. They got 12 stores in this, 12 or 13 stores in this franchise.
Yeah.
Look at this patch too, man.
It's got like a bronze hint to it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jason, let's do a little poll. Are people excited for this pack? Because this pack has 12 hats. I'm not going to go through all the details of every hat, but I will say they're all two tones. I want to know how excited people are for these because I think right now this Pro Image franchise is putting out some of the best stuff in the hat world right now.
Mm-hmm.
Would you put them in the running for most improved?
Oh,
Yes.
To me, they're
100%.
the most improved.
They've had some of the
Actually,
best hats they've had.
Yeah, but my timeline's always fuzzy though. But I would, if you ask
yeah,
me,
actually, I can't say they are because they came out of the gate swinging. Like,
yeah,
I can't say they're most improved because they've never been bad.
they've never
They
been
could
bad.
be like a
they got
rookie of the year. They could,
Yeah.
you know how we do rookie of the year? They could be like
Yeah.
rookie of the year because they weren't really on the scene before in that way. You know,
Right.
there's multiple pro image franchises that are pretty crazy, right? So you've got this one, you got the Colorado one, which is doing big things right now.
Fox Hills.
Fox Hills. You've got some pro images that if standing alone, right, if they were able to do the same things that some of these other stores are able to do in terms of having an online presence in the same way, they would be doing stuff that's comparable to some of these other guys.
Right. The Seattle ones have actually been doing really well too. Seattle, Oregon.
You got the DMP guys, right?
Oh yeah,
The Danbury ones.
Yeah, the Danbury ones. They're just getting started. They're newer to the game, but yeah, you know. Yeah. All right. But this pack, what did you all think about this pack? Eric, did you like this pack, the Stone Harbor?
Yeah, I really did. That Cardinals is unreal. But there's obviously a handful of ones here that are really great.
Yeah. Bree, how about you? Why don't you do a little keep two, drop two, Bree? Which two would you keep and which two would you drop?
Keeping the green Phillies on the second row in the Cardinals.
Mhm.
And then I'm probably going to drop the Phillies in the bottom right.
Ooh.
What?
All right.
Spicy.
Like probably the Muscle Bird.
You keep the muscle bird or drop it?
I'm dropping the Muscle Bird.
Drop with the muscle bird. All right. Jose,
Yeah.
you've been quiet for the last minute and a half. So what are you liking here?
I picked up the Texas Rangers. Shout out to Pro Image Lehigh Valley. Hooked me up.
Right.
I did pick that one up. It came in the mail today. Cardinals is really clean. I think we went over that one. The ones I would drop, I would have to agree that Phillies at the bottom, probably the weaker of the two Phillies. And I'm also going to drop that New York Mets because it's not the best one that they've done.
The New York Mets, I think, I rank that as my least favorite, and then the Rockies my next least favorite, if I remember correctly.
That logo is pretty small on that Rockies.
Well, that's the size
That's
of
how
it,
it
but
comes.
yeah,
Yeah.
it is small. But that Phillies one that you guys are dropping actually is a really nice hat. So that's
I like
shocking
that
to
one.
me. Yeah, I like it too. All right, no, that's good though. To each their own. Let's move on to future reference.
To go to the future, you need to go to the past.
I've never seen a less impressive, pile of hats in my life.
These are all reruns, though.
Yeah.
All of
All
them.
right, let's move on to good hats. All right, so the hat that Ink Park and I dropped today sold out in about 10 minutes. Came with the pin, came with a patch you can adhere to it. This is Hank's hammer. It's loosely affiliated with Hank Aaron. It is not a New Era hat. It is I repeat, not a New Era hat, but it did drop today and sold out. So every piece is gone now. But we may do a pre-order. I'm not sure yet. The pre-order will not take a long time. If I do a pre-order, it'll be back in stock in the US in about 5 weeks. So I'm going to decide. If we do that with John later on this evening, and if we do, we'll drop that pre-order for you guys and give you a week to purchase it. So that's the drop. I'll move on. I don't want to talk about myself for too long, so let's move on to Hat Club. All right, Jason Mead. I can see that you're just chomping at the bit to talk about these. So how about you take us through these?
All right, so these are the Hot Valley. So basically a play on Death Valley and the colors that are prevalent in the area. So these are a lot of obviously some Southern California, Nevada teams.
Jason, guess which one I bought?
I think I'm going with the LA 60th.
No, I want Las Vegas Stars.
Okay. I went with the Raiders.
I thought you would.
Mm-hmm.
Leon, you like these?
Not really. I think if anyone else made them, we'd be harder on them.
Well, let's see if there's anything to be harder than the next one.
Whoa.
That's Hat Club calling Bree. That's Hat Club calling Bree.
Oh, yeah.
On our next slide.
So these were the fuck, I already forgot the name of them. Basically based off of Grand Canyon. That's why I see a lot of Phoenix and Arizona-based teams. God, it's gonna drive me nuts that I don't remember the name of these. Give me a second.
Snapback God called him Sunburn. don't know, man.
Somebody help. Somebody help.
I'm looking.
I'm looking.
Who designed these?
These were all John.
I'm just kind of wondering why, like
The Arizona Icons. Thank you.
why are they jumping? Why are they jumping like their normal sort of routine and throwing in a Phoenix Suns hat, like this State 48 hat? Like why?
I don't know. I appreciate the minor league stuff because I like that Firebird.
No, I do. Look, I bought both of those.
Yeah. I think, well, from what I've heard, and this is not Hat Club exclusive, but like NBA and NFL are really getting pushed.
Yeah. No,
so-
you can see that. And MILB.
And MILB. The State 48, they've always done State 48 stuff. It's just been a while.
It's been a while, and it's usually just in store.
Yeah.
Predominantly in store.
So I can see why they did them all. I don't know why they decided to do it with this particular collection, but I do like those minor league ones.
Yeah, and T-Dot, we'll get to that Hat Club slide in a minute. I did like that colorway, honestly. That's one I did like. The Northeast pack.
That one was last week.
Oh, I missed it then. Those I liked. I liked
Yeah.
them. I don't know, man. Let's move on.
And then these are the Woods, based off of obviously Northern California National Park.
Oh, my God. I like the Portland.
Mm-hmm.
Portland.
Too. The other ones, I don't know, that yellowish light green that Leon loves. It just doesn't fit on this brown and orange and peach colorway. I don't know.
Yeah, don't link me to these.
He doesn't want to be associated with these. All right, Erik, rate this colorway on a scale of 1 to 10.
3.
Wow.
I
I want everyone in the comments to rate this colorway on a scale of 1 to 10. Bree?
1 to 10, I'm gonna say 3.5.
Jason?
6.
Whoa. What the?
It's brown and peach, man.
Leon?
2.
Jose?
I'm gonna agree with the comments. I'm gonna go 4.
Someone said negative 32.
Someone said 10.
I guess it depends, right, on the logo. Like the Portland one, it does look nice.
Yeah.
Portland's nice, yeah.
I like the Giants.
Yeah, it's not bad. Let's move on to the next slide.
Louis V's.
All right. This is the rotation now. This is getting into the stuff that's going to be in the rotation. So they took the Louis V's. And honestly, like where they're hitting the most is like when they're bringing back the old colorways. I know some people are getting annoyed with it, but I mean, you can't go wrong with the black with the red undervisor.
Oh, I know. I got about 1 billion of them.
Me too. And then remember when lids reemerged, right? You remember the first thing they did was black and red.
Yep. That's why I didn't go for any of these. It's like it's another black and red hat.
I have all of their original run of the Louis V's. So I don't need any more. Let's see is the next slide more of these?
No. It's from now on. Yeah, all the slides on Hat Club are all different collections.
Okay. Geez, they had a lot of stuff dropped.
They did.
They did.
This is a variety pack, right?
Yep. Team color UVs on most of these.
Okay.
Except for the New York and the Seattle.
Oh, the Seattle doesn't have a yellow?
It's got green.
Green.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what's next?
We're into the rose gold. So
God.
I'm confused. They said there was a new fabric color.
I'm glad you said that.
But
That was
I don't see what and they said it was used on all 3 of the hats, but I'm not sure what that fabric color is. Is it the brown here?
What are you talking? Where? Oh, the undervisor? No,
So it must be the crown of this one is the new fabric color, right?
it's gotta be. Yeah.
Is it because this is poly and that color's normally cotton?
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
So these are poly. So I'm interested to see if these are any more structurally sound than the cotton in this colorway, because the cotton in this colorway
the color might be slightly different on these versus the cotton one.
that could be. These might be a little bit darker, maybe. I'm trying to see if I have anything close to that.
Listen, the only one I would buy here if I were forced to buy one would be Montreal.
Montreal's really good. I bought the prototype. I didn't want to go too crazy on this because I don't like the cotton in these lighter colors because it's flimsy as shit. So I only went with one.
Yeah, but they're not cotton though, right?
I know, but even when he's holding it up on recap, it still looked a little flimsy to me. So,
and these were pricier, right? Because they forced you to get the studs, the diamond studs.
Yeah, they came with 2 diamond studs.
Where?
They're not.
You don't see them in the pictures, but yeah,
they're not pictured. So
this is crazy, man. I used to love Hat Club, man. I used to like live and die and just like by what they dropped. I loved it, man. It was always good stuff. There's minor league stuff. There's all this crazy. Like now it's this.
I will say though, I feel like this is like sort of kind of a drop for like the female fitted people because I feel like we could do a lot with this.
So I was gonna say that maybe this is like not for the core collector and it's trying to go for a different market, but for me personally, I can't. Not even close. I wouldn't wear this.
You know what's funny because they've built up this hype train that's ridiculously strong, right? You'll see like people like us will be like, and then you'll go look and the photo has 30,000 likes and all these people are like, oh my God, this is the best thing I've ever seen. Oh my God. Like,
yeah.
I mean, it just goes to show you how the world works, right? If you
speaking to what Bree said, Bray asked, well, which market? You got to remember our little pool of people here is such a small fragment of the actual hat market, and fitted market. I mean, on fields by far take up the majority of the fitted hat market, right? And if they're trying to gain some share, if you will, by introducing these colorways and stuff, I can see that, and I don't got a problem with it. Doesn't mean that we're all going to like it, but if that's what they're actually trying to do.
It's also, I think we are all, including the people in the chat, I think everybody's gotten to a point in their collection where they're just really picky about what they pick up, as opposed to like a newer collector who's liking everything that Hat Club posts. And I think that's why it's also a different market for that group of people.
I don't think it's just that people are pickier. I think they're more informed.
That too.
And I think people like if someone only sees Hat Club, right, and that's all they focus on, you're even seeing some of the staunchest Hat Club like followers, right? You're seeing them now like show a Burdines hat with their sneaker. You're all of a sudden, where's this Hat Club? Are you a dub stuff? It's because they're also too that they've been immersed in this and they saw old Hat Club. And now they're seeing new Hat Club, and even then they're like, no, man, I'm done. But Bree, I don't want to just gloss over what you said. So you feel like I want you to explain a little more about what you feel like, and I do think you might be onto something. I think that they're trying to and Jason kind of punctuate a little bit with trying to capture another audience. But what were your thoughts?
So I follow a lot of female fitted collectors, probably about 20 or 30, and just seeing like their response to these particular hats was like they liked them. And so the thing like that they were posting was, hey, can you please give us a chance to purchase it? Like, it's only like 12 of us. Like, let us get in and get what we want, and then feel free and go for it. And I feel like this color sort of kind of appeals more to the female selection, because if you think about how the different colors that our sneakers and stuff release in, it's always like light colors, a lot of pinks, a lot of light blues, peaches, and stuff like this. And I feel like it's easy for us to match hats and shoes together, or even just our regular, closet with these colors. So,
Right.
I mean, I feel like these 3 collections that they dropped in this whole colorway, or color scheme rather, definitely appeal to a different market, one that's not standard.
Yeah. No, listen, you make a lot of sense.
And Brit
But
Not
I gotta
Spears
tell you, man,
agrees.
what's that?
I was just gonna say Brit Not Spears agrees with her. All the ladies in her fitted female chat love these hats.
Yeah, listen, that makes sense. I mean,
Yep.
So like for me, like, am I gonna wear one of these? No, I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to wear one, it would be, and I do wear light colors. I wear pastel colors all the time.
Yeah.
I would wear the Expos one, but some of these other ones, to me, there's just not enough pop. But I can see what you're saying. That's why I wanted you to share, Bree. I appreciate your perspective, and that's one of the reasons why you're here. So let's move on to the next slide of Hat Club.
These I did like.
These to me are better. These are nice, clean hats. Enough of a pop to them. I'm not going to say I like every side patch and logo selection here, but I will say that these are far better for me than the other slide. Yeah. So why don't we do a little keep 2, drop 2? I'll select 2 of you. Leon, keep 2, drop 2.
I will keep the Cubs and Seattle. I will drop Cardinals and LA.
Okay. Let's go with you, Erik. You've been quiet lately. I don't know, mate. You're falling asleep over there.
No, I'm good. Just
All right.
sharing the limelight a little. I'll probably take the Padres here, and I'll probably also take the Marlins. I'm definitely leaving that Cardinals. Probably that Phillies as well.
They need to lose that All-Star game patch on that Cardinals. Just forget it even exists.
You know what? It doesn't look bad when it's in the natural colors. It's like we're seeing it doctored up too much. I'll show you one later. Jason. And it's on a navy hat, and I'm sorry, but it looks good in its natural colors, in my opinion. All right, let's move on to the last slide of Hat Club. Bree, you liking these? I see, you look like you're smiling. It looks like you like these. You like these?
I like these. I like these a lot.
Which 2 do you like the best?
Like the Twins and the Nationals.
And Nationals is pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. It looks nice with the side patch. Jason, you like anything here?
I didn't get any of these. But now looking at them again, I might swing back. The price point on these are going to be, it might keep me from casually buying one though. Like if these were priced at 52, I might go get one. But at 60, I don't know.
Man. Has Hat Club it's fallen off, right? I mean,
oh yeah. I mean, from where they were, no doubt.
They're probably making more money now, though.
Yeah,
they're ordering way more.
They're one of the gateway stores. They're one of the first collectors to hear about for a lot of people that join the game. They started at Hat Club and it came from there. So I still think that's true. Like you guys said, they're opening a lane for newer collectors still. Maybe they're putting too much emphasis on that for our liking, but.
So everybody, you heard it here. Erik just called Hat Club lids.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, no, but no, Eric. Eric, what you're saying is spot on. Is that they're trying to capture? They're trying to widen their audience.
Yeah, I think so.
So they don't care. They honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think they care about what I think.
Mm-hmm.
Because their eye is on expanding their audience. They don't care about anything we're saying right now.
Right. I mean, you can sell the same, handful of people over and over and over again. Eventually they're going to stop buying.
Here's what they don't realize.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you what they don't realize. All of this stuff is a fucking fad.
Oh, yeah.
When it all settles down, right? What's going to still be there is going to be, there will be some alternate UVs, 100%. There will still be side patches.
Mm-hmm.
But these colors, people are going to look back at this, and they bought this, right? They're going to look back at this, and they're going to be like, why did I buy that? I'm telling you.
You can see it because they kind of turn their back on the general collector in the sense of, like, you saw the first things to go were like the design collective, the minor leagues, the Clink Room stuff, like all the kind of niche stuff that like collectors kind of who really kept them in business. They're going for the other ones, like the trucker mesh, the flower hats.
You want to know what their business strategy is, Leon? You know what it is? They're utilizing all this to fuel their rotation program.
Mm-hmm.
Because what happens is they put their money here and they're making this quick buck over and over again. And they're going to invest it in this rotation program of the core items that people are going to come back for again and again. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
People aren't paying attention, but that's what they're doing. They're funding. This is their hobby that they're utilizing, their side money that they're using to fund their core business, which is the rotation program.
Yeah.
That's when they become lids.
So my whole issue with this is that Hat Club has slowly started to become a regular mom and pop shop here in New York, where some of the stuff that you see on the shelves, on the rotators, right? You see that in every other New York hat shop.
Mm-hmm. But listen, what happens, right? The kids that are buying these right now, and a lot of them are kids, right? I'm not saying that to be condescending. That's not what I'm saying. People younger than me are buying these hats, right?
Yeah.
What are they going to evolve to? Think about it.
What do you mean?
On fields.
No, they're gonna. What? No. What are they gonna evolve to? Honestly, the rotation program stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
This is the flashy shit.
Yeah.
Once they have to subdue themselves a little bit because it's just natural. It's not that you're forcing yourself in that place. It just happens. Then you're in the rotation world. You're buying the rotation stuff.
Israel had a question, rotation program. So the rotation program at Hat Club is going to be their icy UVs, their pink UVs, their red UVs that they're going to try and keep in stock at all times.
Yeah.
You can say I'm wrong, but I know I'm not. Enjoy the future. Let's move on to Hat Dreams. And while we're doing that, we've got 240 people in here. We've had about 200 up to 260. Do me a favor, everybody, hit that like button. Let's get to over 200 likes before we get to MyFitteds. Let's get to 200 likes. Everyone just hit that like button. It's free. You're helping us. We need the views. We need the likes. That's what we do. That's why we're here. Hit that like button, everybody. And Hat Dreams had these two hats drop, which both look exactly like what Pro Image Philadelphia dropped in their off-white collection probably 6 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But they're nice hats. Nice choices. Let's move on to Hat Stop.
Both beautiful hats.
Someone refresh my memory again what the hat with the tomahawk is again. I remember it, but I remember it, but I don't remember what it is.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's actually a Mariners logo that's tied to a local high school baseball team. They did some theme night or something like that. So it's like a long lost hidden logo that Hat Stop has found and is using.
Is this brown?
It is
Walnut.
walnut and hot pink.
And a pink under?
No, it's a stone.
Oh, okay.
All right, so
Or
let's do it.
off-white.
Let's do a poll here. What's worse? The series of Hat Club slides we just saw, or this?
Mm,
I mean, what do you guys think? Which colorway?
At least the nationals from the last page I liked. I could not get on board with any of these. So, but I do respect that logo use. I like when they do like cool, obscure things like that. So pulling out some random high school affiliate logo is actually really cool.
Jason, you
No,
like
it's
this
actually-
block hat?
Yeah, I bought it. We'll see if I like it in hand. But I mean, hats always look better in hand, right? So
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm giving walnut and hot pink a try. I think it could work. I think it could work.
You're a brave man, Jason Mead.
Mhm.
A brave man. I don't want anything to do with any of these. Let's move on to Just Sports. I used to call them Just Boring, but they've been doing better lately.
Have they?
Oh, yeah.
Yikes.
So this is our
All
bubble
right.
gum pack.
With the mock-ups too, man.
Mhm.
I know. They all over Instagram, all over their website, they do group photos of the actual hats in hand. But
Mhm.
come the actual individual postings when they're selling them, they use the mock-ups.
Jeez.
And then they said, hey, you know what, guys? Let's do this with the bubblegum pack. Let's find the worst goddamn side patches God's ever created and slap them on the side of these things. The Raiders one is an XV. Like, it's literally the Roman numeral 15. Like, I get it, Super Bowl 15. And then they said, you know what? That was a little too big. So let's go Super Bowl 6 for the Dallas Cowboys, right?
The newspaper
And
font,
then,
yeah.
I mean, look at these things.
I thought the Cowboys were hard to deal with and they don't approve anything. What was Jerry Jones doing?
They
No.
Is he
Listen,
back?
I just
They
thought
apparently-
Carl Mind just put out like 6 different colors of the star.
that was program hats. That was newer. Every store has those hats.
Oh wow, okay.
Those olive and green and chrome and whatever. Yeah, those are all over the place. But Just Sports does.
Maybe Jerry Jones had the Cowgirls in his office when he approved this one.
For some reason, Just Sports is about the only place that does do custom cowboy hats. I don't know what it is. Maybe their owner knows Jerry Jones or something. But
Blackmail.
yeah, could be.
We have a Cowboy fan. He bought it, he said. So.
Well,
In
yeah,
the
because they
comments.
don't hardly ever get any custom hats. So you buy the ones you get.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know, man. Like a Cowboys fan, I would find it very interesting to see a Cowboys fan rocking this thing at the stadium.
Yeah. It's not going to have a matching jersey, that's for sure.
I feel like it's a hat you could get away with wearing in October for breast cancer awareness. That's what things would go
Okay.
for.
Yeah, that's a fair point. All right, let's move on to leaders.
Pumpkin spice, baby.
Pumpkin
They've been
spice.
listen. Leaders has been putting out some good stuff, man.
Mhm.
Chicago's on fire.
Pumpkin
Definitely.
spice has infiltrated everything, including hats. These are good ones.
They are. I prefer the White Sox one. I love that. I love that front logo. I don't know why. I just like it. Sporting that first All-Star game patch. Yeah, these are good. All right, guys, let's move on to Lid's hat drop. I'd like to open it up to you guys and maybe a poll here, Jason, if it's okay. We can close out the other one. I'd love to get people's sentiments on this pack. Is this a cop or a drop? And what we can do here is I'd like to do a little keep 2, drop 2, and I want everyone to participate. Leon, I'll start with you.
All right. I'm gonna keep the the Reds, Cincinnati. I'll also keep. I'll keep Baltimore. It's a little bit different. I will drop Arizona, and I will drop Anaheim. Angels.
Really? Okay. Jason Mead, keep 2, drop 2.
I'm keeping that Detroit.
Okay.
And let's keep Kansas City. No, not Kansas City. I don't like that.
They wear
logo. That yeah. I don't know. My favorite's on the next page. So let's keep the Braves. All right, and we'll drop Brooklyn, and I'm dropping Red Legs twice.
Good hat, man. That's a good one.
No,
that's a good one. You need that. Your Mr. Red Legs hate is disgusting.
He's a disgusting individual.
He's sticking to the shtick too hard. That's a good hat.
No, it's not. Get out of here.
That Cincinnati has not a good hat.
Eric.
No, it's got a big ugly ass logo on it.
Oh my god, I love that logo, man. All right, Eric, how about you, man? Keep 2, drop 2.
I'm siding with you guys. I'll keep the Reds. My second one will be the Marlins. In terms of dropping, I'm gonna go Brooklyn and Detroit. It's close to saying Anaheim, but I just didn't like that huge logo.
Bree, you're up. Keep 2, drop 2.
Right. I'm keeping Arizona. I like the coloring on the patch. It's a little different. And I'm keeping Colorado. I'm going to drop the Angels in LA.
All right. Okay, let's move on to the next slide, and I'm going to start with Jose. Keep 2, drop 2.
I'll keep the Expos, and I will keep that. I'll actually keep the Tampa Bay.
Mm-hmm.
I like that
drop
one too.
Drop 2. I'm going to keep that I'm going to drop that Yankee.
Yeah.
Doesn't do it for me.
Okay.
And I'm going to drop that Twins. That side patch is really bad.
All right, I'm going to keep Tampa Bay for sure. That one's just that's a super nice hat.
Yeah,
I'm going to keep Montreal. I'm with you on that, but I'm dropping the Oakland Athletics.
Mm-hmm.
That Oakland
That's such
Athletics,
an
man,
artistically pushing side patch on that Oakland.
it's really pushing the boundaries.
They really went for it.
You know what? I'm going to drop that Mets one too. That side patch looks all weird. Yeah. All right. Not a bad drop though. This is nice. This is a simple drop. Gets to the point. That San Diego one's actually not too bad either.
No.
All right. Let's
Milwaukee's good.
Moda 3.
Purple's an odd choice for San Diego though. Or is that
It's supposed to be Navy, right? It's supposed to be Navy.
Okay. I mean, that makes more sense.
Yeah, I think it's Navy. All right, guys, let's move on.
So these are era flips, if you will.
Okay. Back to Kareem days, right?
Well, yeah, the red, yep, and then obviously the Ray Allen,
Glenn Robinson,
big dog days. Yep.
Yeah. Michael Red.
All right, great. That's great. That's awesome. Let's move on to MyFitteds. All right, I'm not a Lemony Snicket's fan. Have any of you partaken in the books?
Of course.
Every book on myself currently, still to this day.
Really?
Yeah, this was like everyone was Harry Potter kid growing up. I did not read any Harry Potter. I read every single one of these books. I was obsessed.
Same with Erik.
All right.
Yeah.
Since you're so into these, right?
Mm-hmm.
How about you take us through these?
Yeah, so The first one, Bad Beginning, is right there, and the twins in the middle. I think that's really dope because the side patch, they're shaking hands like on the front of the book. Number 2, I believe, is the bottom left. I could just grab the books to confirm, which is the Phillies. I'm trying to think. Number 3 is the Wide Window, so that's going to be the Cincinnati Reds up top.
Oh, Jason, you like that one?
Fuck no.
So yeah, I know a couple books here, Bison as well. So Grim Grotto's book 11, which is the Guardians up top, and the Marlins, I think, is book 5. So yeah, they're a little scattered here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not up to date on my Lemony Snicket's order of publication.
Yeah,
It's crazy he knows that. That's awesome.
it was like when I was little.
Nah, it's good. What's your favorite hat here, guys? For me, for the Lemony Snicket, it's definitely the Twins. I just like the Twins, and my second favorite is the Cubs. There's something about that Cubs hat I like too. But Erik, since you read these growing up, like what's your not book, but which one's your favorite hat hook?
I'd probably just go with the Twins as well. But my top 3 was, I ended up getting 3 for myself, was the Twins, the Seattle, and the Guardians were my top 3.
Okay. Bree, which one you liking the best?
Guardians. I like that Guardians a lot.
Yeah, that's a nice looking hat. Jose, did you read Lemony Snicket's?
I did. Yeah. I did. Just like Erik, I wasn't a Harry Potter reader, so I was more Lemony Snicket's. Twins, by far, is the one that calls out to me, but that Guardians is really good.
Yeah. Of the 2 Animal Crossings, Leon, which one do you like better? The Amigos or the Tugboats?
They're both good. Gun to my head, Tugboats, I guess, but they're both really good.
All right. Let's move on to the second slide of MyFitteds. And for
I'm more
everyone that
concerned-
isn't, go ahead, Jason.
Yeah, I'm just more concerned why anybody would put
So here's
a gun to Leon's head.
I like
and make
both.
him
I like
choose
both.
between
I like both. So I'm
2
lying
hats.
to myself to make up a hypothetical situation for me to answer.
I'm actually
quicker.
concerned, Leon. Blink twice if you're okay.
I'm fine. I'm just making up hypotheticals to speed the show.
Are you
along,
being held captive in that basement?
No.
Is that what's going on?
Casually answering me would say both. So I'm trying to, find a way to answer quickly because I know sometimes you guys get annoyed with that.
I'm not annoyed, man. I feel good about your answer. Listen. There's some great minor league shit here.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
I dare you to pick up. All right, so my least favorite hat here, and I told John Jay this is the Easy Pass.
Yeah.
I like the Easy Pass.
It doesn't even hook to good memories, though. It's like reminds me of bad memories.
It reminds me of jumping it reminds me of getting like a ticket, for not like, I don't know. That's my least favorite. Now, I'm going to tell you that Jackie Robinson hat, one of the hats of the year.
Yeah, definitely.
That whole bottom row of minor league are amongst the best minor league hats of the year. They're just great. The Solons is my favorite of the 3, but I mean they're all good.
These hats are so good. His store actually caught on fire.
Listen, I saw these hats, right? So everyone's pissed off. They're like, "Oh, why did you release the same hats?" Because those were hats that were salvaged that didn't get damaged. They were in boxes still. Yeah. So he had allocation for both stores. He couldn't get into the store.
Mm-hmm.
So once he was allowed into the store, he was able to salvage them, and some he wasn't. Like I saw the hats. I have one here. One of the hats that basically they have stripes of soot that you can't get out.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you look at it, the way hats, like when you stack them that way, right? There's like that stripe that's exposed. That's dirty. Every one of them. Poor guy went through a huge mess,
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm glad everybody's okay. I'm just disappointed. I got my orders canceled.
I know. I'm sorry. I get that feeling too. And you know what? For the first time in my life, I missed my fitted hats too. So like it sucked, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. But what do you guys think? What was your favorite hat on this slide?
Jackie.
Easy answers, Jackie, right? Easy answers, Jackie.
Easy pass.
All right.
That Port City's nice though. The rooster.
I like the bottom right.
Huh?
So I like the bottom right. You almost think it's a billboard patch, but it's not.
Dude, that's an awesome hat.
Yeah, very clean.
Bottom row is just amazing.
Why would anybody ever pay on a road to drive on it?
You have no
So,
choice.
Well,
Sometimes.
yeah, you do.
What
Easy
easy?
pass.
No, you don't have. You don't, where I'm from, you don't really have a choice. Like,
Yeah.
That's your choice.
I have a terrible story from when I had to drive back to Chicago. There was no workers, so I pulled up to one, and then it didn't. It was like out of order, so I had to like reverse out of it. It was a horrible experience.
You know,
So F them.
they just bill you later, right?
No, but it was
They
a
do.
toll station. It was a toll
Yeah,
station. I
no,
couldn't
I know.
get through though
Oh, okay.
because you had to pay the cash toll, but it was out of order, so I had to reverse out of it and get into another lane. It was terrible.
when you said a horrible story, I was
Could've
expecting
died.
something worse.
Could have died reversing out of that. You're not supposed to reverse.
Then don't.
I couldn't go anywhere though. There was no workers.
Those
The-
things are just rubbery, man. You push through them.
Drive through it. Just drive through it.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, they're not very strong at all. No,
Nah.
you might scratch
A man
car,
of
but
your
you're
ilk,
fine.
a man of your ilk, Leon, could have easily gotten out of that car and pushed that thing.
All right. If I ever need bail, though, I'm calling you. It starts
You're
like
not going to get
high
arrested for
speed.
skipping. You're not going to get arrested for skipping a toll. You might get a ticket
Nah, maybe.
Depends.
if you skip enough of them. Maybe, sure, but
Yeah.
one, yeah,
You could get arrested if you build up and don't pay them, and then they pull you over.
Yeah, like parking tickets.
Let's move on to New Era Cap.
Which reminds me, I got to pay one of those. Like in Chicago.
How exciting!
These patches, man.
These patches are just garbage. Like they can't do anything better than this.
They just keep recycling the same one, like year over year and year.
Was
Like-
Todd Ryden like
you're
busy
right.
or something?
He must be.
Hey, CL in the comments and don't get him arrested. He's foreign. It'll be like an episode of Locked Up Abroad.
As I said, I'm calling you.
Leon's gonna be locked up with his ketchup chips and his cheap
He's
Canadian candy.
he's already locked up in that basement. I think he's being held captive.
Nah, Leon's okay.
They're holding
You
guns
can't-
to his head, making him pick
You
hats.
can't hold him.
Guns
You
aren't even
can't
allowed
hold
in
him.
this country.
Leon, a bunch of members dropped some hearts
I
to
saw
show
that.
love.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Everyone in the comments.
Just drive through the
Yeah, they
toll.
don't want you to. They don't want you to. They're looking out for your. They're looking out for your well-being.
I think
Leon.
Leon in prison would be a fun TV show.
I don't know where Bree went. Bree took off here.
She did. There's so many people in here. I can't even
there she
scroll
is.
down that
She's
far.
back.
There, okay.
I
She
need
had to
my
take a
laptop.
call. She had to take a call from Hat Club. They wanted to thank her for salvaging that section of the show. Let's move on to the second slide of New Era Cap. Oh, Jason Mead, you told me you liked these. You liked some of these. Why don't you tell us what
did.
you liked about them?
You have me confused with somebody else.
Oh, you didn't like these?
No, I didn't know. I mean, they remind me of the lids sangria that they did.
Yeah.
like a month or two ago, but no, I wasn't. Yeah, salmon sangria. Thank you. No, these didn't do it for me.
Any of you guys like these?
Hard pass.
Put your thumbs up or thumbs down. All right. Well, we're not
Oh,
staying
Bree's a
here. Then.
hold.
Let's move on.
I'm to the side.
If we hold on them.
All right. Now I've had enough of this shit here. You know, this is the same thing over and over again. Like
It's terrible. Like
no, not you. I'm talking about these logos. Like this. Like they got
Right.
these like color stops, right? And now they're just
Yeah.
using it over and over again.
they're
Yeah,
abusing.
they unlocked it. They unlocked their their logos and they won't lose the tape numbers.
I mean, the first like 16 times was pretty cool, but like
No,
enough already.
it wasn't. The first
I
two
don't know.
times. I get your humor, Jason. But the first two
Right.
times it was good. I was going through some of my hats, right? I was looking through some of the older sets of these. Dude, like
They
need
don't
to
they don't
stop.
hold up. They don't hold up.
They did every
Like-
animal skin.
Oh, they didn't. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They went crazy.
And every
with the
time it
one-
comes up, we say, "Oh, the Phillies one is so nice. Like, look at it. It's like it looks like a tail. Like it looks like a fox's tail. Like it's like
by comparison to the others, it is
Yeah.
actually it's
It's not
nice.
bad there. That one's actually not bad.
But the whole like every other letter color is so
They put
stupid.
it-
Like
yeah, and they put them in a pile of leaves, right? Leaves, right? And they're like, "Oh, look at these." Like I still don't like them.
no.
What's appealing about these? All right, Bree, you saved Hat Club. Are you gonna save New Era here or no?
So what I will say about these is, with fall approaching, I see
Oh,
like
here we go. She's finding a way to make this nice.
what they were trying to do, like the green from the trees, and then you have the leaves on the front of the hat. Like I could see, what they were trying to do with that.
Yeah, we see what they were trying to do. They just did it completely fucking wrong.
Wow.
They tried.
It's like a spaghetti
Just Ben,
squash
thank
hat.
you for signing up for a membership.
Bree is one of those uplifting, nice people. She has no place
know.
here right now.
I know.
Dude, we're on a Bree.
She's
We're
bringing
tearing
us all down.
apart something here, Bree.
Well,
Professor Hatter agrees with you. These are great hats. Guy also
Great?
collects great. He also
They're
collects
not
bad hats, so
fantastic, but great hats.
you need to stop, Hatter.
that's a very good interpretation of what I was trying to say.
Now, if
This is
if
like,
they
you
would
ever
have just
jump in
went good,
you ever jump in a leaf pile before?
No.
What?
Never? Oh, because we're
I
from the
mean-
Northeast. You guys don't even know that.
Nah.
Eric, where are you? Eric, you're in New York, man. You never jumped into a pile of leaves?
Not that I can vividly remember, to be honest with you.
What the fuck?
They're in the
Hey, everybody come out here for Thanksgiving. I'll make you a pumpkin pie and we'll jump in fucking leaves, okay?
Let's do it. Bucket list.
All right.
Jose, have you ever jumped in a pile of leaves?
Hell no. What? Pierre, we barely have trees.
Yeah.
You've never
Nice.
been somewhere where they had to rake a yard ever in your life?
Well, now, yeah. You all know my girlfriend lives in Maryland, and let me tell you,
No,
after
but I'm
the
saying you never visited family members or anybody who had to rake like the leaves.
my family is in Mexico.
There's
You don't want-
trees
you
in
don't-
Mexico.
Do you know what we rake there? Not leaves.
What do you rake there?
We rake everything else besides leaves.
This guy CL said these are still better than the Hat Club drops this week.
I mean,
I'm
okay,
like, what else? You know what's funny to me sometimes? We're just going through these conversations, right? And people are still like, it's funny when the
Yeah.
comments are still going, and these people are like, they're funny. All right, let's move on to the next slide of New Era Cap. I
they
just
would-
realized that Mexico doesn't have deciduous trees, therefore they
Oh.
don't have leaves falling.
sure.
Wait,
Makes sense.
did we change the slide?
No.
Next slide. Please. Oh, the infamous staple pigeon.
Yeah.
You like these, huh? Now this is more like home, right? This is more like New York City right
Not
here.
at all.
yeah, New
You
York.
get the bird shit on there.
First off, just because you all have a deadly fear of pigeons doesn't mean that you have to be afraid of everything that has to do with the pigeon.
I am not deathly afraid of pigeons, and I actually don't mind these.
What?
What?
The measure of it will be if he bought the New England Patriots one.
No,
Did you
I
get
did
it?
not. I'm gonna see if they go. I'm gonna see if it goes clearance first.
Smart move. Smart move. I do like the OG tied to the bird shit. I don't mind that.
Yeah.
I don't know if they needed 30 teams though.
Jason finds zero value in this. Look at him.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, I don't like these.
Nope.
Even Bree doesn't like him. We know this is a problem.
Yeah.
I can't find anything positive about these.
It's kind of like like Born X-Rays. Born X-Rays stays to their kind of core teams, or like Joe Fresh Goods kind of like.
It's not that. It's the giant staple across the front.
Mm-hmm.
Just put the team logo up there. Give me the pigeon on the side and the pigeon poop on the back. I don't want the staple across the front.
Like the plain style, Rockefeller.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of pigeons, man. I just don't. I mean,
they're sky rats.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on to the next slide here.
Jason, that's the first time I ever heard that.
What? Oh.
Next slide. Next. Oh, no, these aren't bad. Oh no, go back. These other ones weren't bad. Hats, were they? Well, because I don't know what's going on. You're a little slow today. You're usually faster. You guys like these?
Fun.
No.
You put an MLB logo on this, you guys be like, yeah, these are the best things ever.
They're like two-tone campfires almost.
Yeah, or like the early fall pack, the Burdines pack. Very similar, except no green bottom. But yeah, the NFL, I don't know, for whatever reason, the NFL logos make it less appealing.
Style, congratulations on Pujols hitting number 700. And he's like probably 56 by now. You know that birth certificate was doctored.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. These are good. Yeah, let's move on though.
I just don't understand the fitted community sometimes.
Why? What's the matter?
Like, you put an MLB
Leon, make
logo.
Jason big. Leon, make Jason. Hold that thought. Leon, make Jason big for this. I love when we make Jason big for these little diatribes.
All right. It's just fucking stupid. Like, these hats are fucking insane. They did a great job with coloring the logos. They did a fantastic job coloring the side patches. But just because somebody told you once that NFL hats aren't cool, you're not going to buy these. If these were MLB hats, you guys would be fucking creaming in your goddamn shorts trying to buy these. But no, just because they're fucking NFL, oh, we can't be having that. No, no wonder some of these hat companies don't know what the fuck to do. It's like you guys change your mind like you change your fucking underwear after creaming in them over fucking campfire hats. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, you're cut off, Jason. You are cut off.
Thanks.
All right, let's move along here, guys. Last slide of NFL.
No.
Oh no, New Era. These aren't too bad. I love the Washington Nationals one. Erik doesn't. I can tell by the look on his face.
Yeah, I'm
The
not
City
really
Connect,
feeling it. I know.
You don't like any?
I rock with the City Connect. I just don't the overall color palette. Just it feels really familiar and like it's different, obviously, but still very familiar. That it's just like fun.
It's the bagel and locks.
Yeah,
To me, it's the bagel and locks colorway with other.
And it's not pink.
Cool.
Though. Wasn't the bagel watch to have a pink under visor?
Yes, it did.
Mm-hmm.
This is not pink. This is blush.
Okay.
Completely
They
different.
went with a different pink. And they didn't
It's
have
like the
pink
color
on
of
it.
Jason's cheeks. The undervisor is like the color of Jason's cheeks when he gets a little upset.
Mhm. And the other
No,
color
it's not red.
is my color when I have like 2 drinks, a little pinker.
I kind of like this. I kind of like this colorway. Would we agree that these are better than anything Hat Club dropped this week?
Yeah.
yeah, I'll go with that.
Wait, who's this Romy dude? What the fuck is he saying? Says the dude with the Raiders hat and the Sox jersey. Let's see what you're fucking wearing tonight, Romy. I can't buy
Romy.
NFL because my guy down the street didn't say that it had value on eBay. Fucking idiot.
Let's move on to Nice One Studios. We
Thank
need to get Jason into a good mood here. Jason, why don't you take us through these, man?
No, I'm too pissed off right now.
Take your mind off roll. Come on, man. It's not that big of a deal. Come on.
All right,
Romy's
so
good.
I don't know. So the guy top left and top right are from the East Band Baseball League, Mount Pleasant Murder and the Strava. I don't even know the name. Stevedores is the mascot. The top middle is a custom Gold Digger logo from his what you would say the same thing as the Charleston Killers, just playing around with logos. And then the bottom,
the upper right one.
The one in the upper middle.
The upper right one is really odd looking to me.
It's based off an actual person.
Oh.
And then the bottom two left are another Sandlot team from the Los Angeles area, the Death. He did some on-field work for them.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. That one on the upper right should have stayed in a photograph.
Yeah, probably. What is going on in the comments?
They're dropping a heart to show you some love, Jason.
Oh.
Jason has no time for that. Let's move on to Pro Image Sports. All right.
They might get the award for the ugliest hat photos on the internet.
Yeah.
Colorado?
No, just Pro Image. It's
Yeah.
all of their photos look like this.
All right, so here we got the Sitco sign, right?
Yeah, these were all the side of fries. So I think these are based off of restaurants.
Well, the Boston one's the Sitco sign.
Mhm.
For sure.
Yeah.
There's Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Mm,
Guess
There's
on a
Arby's,
KFC.
Arby's, Wendy's.
Arby's.
Where's
Is
Arby's?
it Texaco?
The Texas Rangers one is Arby's,
Yeah.
right?
Looks like it.
Oh,
Looks like it at
okay.
least.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
And Wendy's is the W.
Okay.
is the M McDonald's?
No, I wouldn't think so. Oh, it could be though. I don't know.
Jason's not having this.
Oh, well, then I apologize, Romy.
All right, we gotta save Jason here. Let's move on to the second slide of Pro Image.
What in the?
Fucking recess fitteds again. NorCal. This is not good design. Stop dropping this shit.
Which one is it?
The top three.
Oh, okay.
It's based
Then
off
you
of
got the
some
office
stupid.
pack. You got the office pack below, though, right?
Yeah. So Dwight Schrute and Daryl Philbin.
And then Andy's to the left and Michael Scott's to the right.
Oh, okay. Didn't realize those were the same.
Yeah.
It's rough work.
Put better images on your website, guys.
That Stomper's bad.
What's that?
That Stomper's bad.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like
Is it-
something. It looks like something shot it in the head.
Is it worse than the Angels or that Seattle? I don't know.
It's
The top
too
three
rough.
are really bad.
The top three are terrible.
The Cardinals is horrendous too.
The top three might be in the running for worst collection of the year.
What is the collection, though? Like, what's
It's
it
based
called?
off of the Recess cartoon. I don't even know what the hell that is. There was three last week. They were just as fucking hideous and grotesque
They
as
were.
those three.
What?
Yes. I don't know the cartoon at all. I don't give a shit about the hook. These are ugly fucking hats.
So are they worse than the Hat Club hats?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Hat
So
Club
we
hats
finally
aren't-
found something worse than the Hat Club hats.
Hat Club hats aren't ugly.
Took our Bree's taking exception to that
No,
comment.
I don't.
It took
I
us
don't-
all show to find something worse than the Hat Club hats.
I don't see where we said that Hat Club hats are ugly. We just
No,
don't
but
like
we're
them.
using that as the bar. The bar.
We are?
The ugly
No,
bar.
the bar for ugly is these things, and the bar is literally
No, these
buried in
shattered
the ground
bar.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these shattered the floor.
Yeah. All right, let's go to Pro Society. Where do you
Sandstorms are
find
back.
these
God, the
places?
sandstorms, man. Can we?
These Jason just put these in here because there's sandstorms. That's why he did it.
Oh my god. Well, if you haven't got your pre-order delivered, here you go.
Mhm.
Well, this is where they got like
So
redirected.
Society is a shop in Main Street, LA. They've been around for a while. Just recently got online now.
Okay, good for them.
All right, let's go to sneaker politics. I love it. Oh, by the way, happy birthday, Derek Curry from Sneaker
Oh.
Politics.
Happy birthday, Derek.
Happy birthday. These are both, I like their logo. Nothing
Clean.
really crazy here. They've been doing great minor league stuff, but let's move on to Sneaker Town.
Clean work.
What do you guys think about these?
Well, we already know people in the comments hate Sneaker Town, so
That's one
I
guy.
hate Sneaker Town. Who said that?
It's one guy. I mean, they're solid. They're different. Each one of them, is unique. You guys got a couple of these to show off. I think last week and the week before. Nothing wrong with them.
Eric, do you like Sneaker Town?
I like some of their stuff. I may not be like a diehard or anything, but they definitely do some decent stuff sometimes.
How about you, Jose?
Sneaker Town is cool. It's just always hard to hit on for certain hats.
not anymore.
Well, yeah, that's what we've noticed, right?
Last like month or so, it's
But
things are sitting.
that Padres is the one that we showed last week, is it?
Yeah,
That one is nice. But that Diamondbacks, I feel like I've seen that in too many stores.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the Padres was good. You guys want to see what's coming out next from them?
Yeah.
Jason, Leon, you want to get me bigger?
Yeah, one sec. I'm sorry.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's all right.
Yeah. So this will be coming out from them soon.
Good stuff.
Yep.
Now the Astros might be hard to get, just because the internet laser beam is pointed at Astros hats right now.
Yeah, but even so, like I was looking at, there's like a picture. Someone went in their store today in the Discord, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the whole wall is full of like gray hats. Like you got the Boston
Right.
Red Sox, Bart Simpson sitting there. You got all kinds of great stuff sitting in there.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah, everybody, that's a good call. That's a good call, Jose. Let's hit that like button. We're wrapping up. We're getting towards the end here, everybody. It was a good show so far. Jason Mead almost combusted here, but we're still alive. So we're at 183 likes. Let's get over that 200 mark, everybody. That's a fantastic call out, Jose. And let's move on to So Fresh.
Anybody like bass fishing?
Is this like what is this? Is this like a minor league team, or is this just like some weird?
No,
logo?
this is
a
it's a bass fishing like group that they did a hat for.
Interesting.
It's not bad.
Yep. And its colors are fine.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a cool logo.
Yeah, it's not a bad logo. It looks like a minor league logo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
clean
good
logo.
picture quality. Pretty good picture quality. That's what people are saying.
Yeah, I mean, thank you. Every website, pay attention.
Yeah, you're right. This would be the right way to take a photo, right? Other than you
Right.
can't see the undervisor on the maroon one.
It's a little dark. I think it's just because it's like a dark brown undervisor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
These aren't bad looking hats. I would have thought this is a minor league logo.
Yeah, it's clean. Very clean.
Yeah. It's better than some of the stuff we saw on the Clink Room slide. Not that I don't like the stuff. There's some really good stuff there too, but this is a good hat.
Oh yeah, I would buy one of these first.
Let's move to Sportsworld 165.
They moved to shock drops.
What's going on with them, man? Do you know? Like what?
No,
they're not dropping hats anymore. And then when they do, it's just like this random stuff.
I'm guessing they're just got stuck in the delivery hell and just not getting hats in, or maybe they're just keeping them in store. But they're pretty quiet on social media, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope they're okay.
In store, the shelves are pretty healthy all the time. So I'm just wondering if they're trying to liquidate some of the in-store stock before doing anything else.
Mm-hmm.
You'd rather sell in store, honestly, because it's so much easier. I mean, honestly,
Right.
if you can get the footsteps, you'd rather sell it in store. You don't want to be shipping things.
Yeah,
it sucks.
Yeah.
Is this stuff still sitting on the site?
I mean, Astros is obviously gone. I think that LA went pretty quick too.
It's that new patch, right?
Yeah, it's the new patch. Other than that, I think a lot of it's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right, let's move on to Stash 1250, home of Ty Mathis. He had these two metalliced out caps drop. They sold out really, really fast. Got the San Francisco and the Pittsburgh. Both really sharp-looking caps. One, I think the Pittsburgh has a green under. The San Francisco has a gray under.
Mm-hmm.
Sharp hats. They just like, I mean, they sell out immediately. These are both solid caps. Nice job, Ty. Nice job, Stash 1250. Let's move on to Still. Leon, you want to take us through these?
Yeah, top left, comeback season, hooked off the Drake album. And then the bottom one is like a real tree camo with like a bright orange undervisor. That one, it looks like almost like a duller orange, but in real life, it's like a really hot hunter's orange.
So I get why you did this. I mean, it's a play off a hunting hat. But he's in Canada, right? So shouldn't hunting hats just be white?
We have trees in Canada.
But they're covered in snow and ice year round.
If you say so. But not right now. During the fall.
Oh, well, I
It's
mean, people
buck
say
hunting
that
season.
Iowa's just completely filled with cornfields. So, I mean, what's the difference?
Well, then this is the hat for you.
No, this is tree, not corn.
You can go. You can
I
go.
need a
you can go-
corn camo hat.
Nah, this will fit in nicely. If you were frolicking through the cornfields in this cap, no one would see you.
Well, only for like in September and October when the corn's brown. I mean, before that it's green. I mean, I'd stand out like a weed.
This guy Josh said Toronto as a city needs to find something else other than Drake to link themselves to. It's like the whole city is a groupie.
Okay.
That's pretty
I mean,
terrible.
someone does one Drake hat and then we can't lose Drake? I don't know. I don't really buy that.
The same could be said about Chicago with Kanye, right? I mean,
Yeah.
there's way more Kanye hooks. I mean, the Kanye hooks, I'm like, I don't want to say I'm done with them, but like it's like there's more Kanye hooks than any other hip hop artist out there, right? I mean, honestly. All right, let's move on to Topperz. Let's try to ignite more people and their
Here come the tears.
What's that?
Here come the tears.
Yeah, but also like maybe it's gonna like motivate them to go set up their international.
Okay,
shipping.
Miguel C. 1992. Stop what you're doing right now. Go back about 10 videos where it says how to cop hats from overseas. There's no reason you need to be missing Topperz.
For real.
And even so, like I would do it with if I would like set it up with a friend too. Like you can do things like that. Like there's ways to get creative here if you still want to get the hats.
Jose's always looking for friends, so reach out to MyFitteds on IG.
Yes, I'm very lonely. I could use all the friends I can get.
Let's move on to the second side of Topperz.
It only takes a couple days longer than what it did before.
I love that Astros hat in the upper middle.
It's pretty good.
You got that John hat. That's a Philadelphia Flyers hook. Lehigh Valley. That's a Lehigh Valley minor league hat. I mean, this is just good stuff, man. Let's look at the last slide.
Troy Brown, I'm getting my hats in 6 days total instead of 3. It's really not that much.
Erik, how many hats did you buy from Topperz? Were you a regular Topperz shopper or no?
I wouldn't say regular. I had a handful. I have like a black and red Mariners, or like 4 or 5 hats, but I don't know. I spread it out. I do obviously a lot of MyFitteds just because it's the local team, but other than that, everywhere else, spread it out.
So your go-to shop is MyFitteds.
Yeah, I live 10 minutes from the shop, so it's just like I've been going so faithfully. My collection's become probably like 75% at this point.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
If I live 10 minutes from a place like that, yeah, I'd be there every Saturday morning.
Yeah,
for sure.
All right, guys, let's move on to the last slide, USA Cap King, as we head into the end of the show. And everyone out there, we still have 220 people watching, which is great. We were up around 280 at one point, 195 likes. Let's hit that like button, get us over 200 likes, please. And this is what I was talking about, USA Cap King, man. Just nice, good, solid hats that it doesn't matter what's going on around them. These are just good hats, man.
yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. They're the best
Phillies,
on Jamaica Avenue right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They killed that Angels hat too. They're like first in the market with it. That's like a really solid hat.
Yeah.
And I agree with Jason. Listen, I'm not as big on the button violation as Jason is, but those, if they had a button that matched the visor, those hats would have been near perfect. I mean, they were just solid.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I didn't get, honestly, was the Yankees red bottom.
Yeah, threw it off.
Yeah, that one should have been a gray or a green.
Gray or green?
Yeah,
I like it. The gray was the lids version, right?
Yeah.
Make it stand out a little bit.
I don't mind the color UB still. I know a lot of people are getting sick of it because all I see are should have been gray, should have been green, should have been gray, should have been an MLB instead of
some
NFL.
people even sing songs about it.
I know. It's just like I don't know. Anyway,
You were almost singing a song right there, Jason Mead. All right, now this to me is like a great solid variety pack. You got that Rangers cap with the 50th anniversary. You got that Phillies cap with the infamous poop patch that Jason doesn't like. That Red Sox hat with the 1903 World Series. You got that. I mean, listen, this is a good pack of hats.
yeah. And the Astros was actually copable.
Nice.
Yeah, I was able to pick one up just fine, no problem.
Let me ask you guys a question, right? So, like, we don't want to just not give, because they're at the end of the show, not give them credit or not. Let's do a little keep two, drop two here before we wrap up for the evening. How's that sound?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So, Jose, I'm going to start with you, man.
Are we just limiting it to this slide?
Yes. Have you ever watched this show before, Jose? When have you seen me say, hey, guys, let's flip back and forth between slides and do a little keep two, drop two? When have I ever done that in the 2 years I've been doing this show?
All right, you know what? Just for that, not just for that, actually. I'm dropping that Boston. I'm also going to go ahead and drop that Astros for that side pack.
Okay, those are two of the dumbest decisions.
Do you know what cop and drop means?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I will buy that Angels.
What the?
I think he means cop means like you'll get arrested if you actually buy.
Yeah,
this
you're
hat.
going the opposite. What's the other one?
And drop. I want to drop some money on these hats.
Actually, that Arizona Diamondbacks, that's a general release in most local shops here in New York. So I already have that.
Yeah. Okay.
So
how about you tell us which other one you're going to buy?
I would. You know what? I will double up on that. It's a good gray, two-tone, great.
All right,
And
this dude literally is. There's something wrong. Are you like he's falling asleep?
It
You
might be
said
low.
you were sick earlier. Maybe it's the medication.
It's low blood sugar.
Let me show you.
I am pre-diabetic, so it might be that.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're getting me to a place where I can't make fun of you. I see what I see what you're doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you exactly how this is done. Right.
All right, go ahead.
So I'm going to keep the Boston with a 1903 side patch. Because that side patch can't be used anymore, and it's rarely found on a Boston Red Sox hat. I actually have one gem from T-Dot over at Crown Legends. I got one, and I've got one from Hat Heaven, but it's a very tough hat to get. My second one I'm gonna keep that Texas Rangers with a 50th anniversary patch. I'm gonna then drop the Angels because Jose is lost tonight, so that in honor of him, I'm gonna drop the first hat he selected. And I'm also going to drop the Arizona Diamondbacks because I've just seen it 1,000 times. So that's how you do it, Jose. Now I'm going to hand it off to Bree. Bree, how about you?
I'm keeping the Texas Rangers and the Boston Red Sox.
Nice.
And I'm dropping the Angels and I'm dropping the Astros just because I don't like the blue and orange on the brown. I don't like that.
Hey, Jose, the comments, the chat section is not the place for you to talk shit about me. I'm in the room.
I don't want to interrupt. Bree.
So you're not like texting your buddy in private, just so you know. Like you're reading the shit you're saying right there. Like I see it.
I am just saying we are going to agree to disagree on this one because some of these like that Texas. All right, next person.
No. Finish your thought.
That Texas Rangers, I don't like that the black crown with that logo. I think it could have been a different colored crown.
It's navy.
It's navy.
It's navy.
It's navy. Still, it's too dark for that logo.
Okay. All right, Jason poll time.
What, seriously?
Yeah, Copper dropped that Texas Rangers hat, man.
We already had a poll going. Somebody needs to manage this stuff.
No, Jose's too busy talking about me while I'm in the room. Look. This is why I don't text you for my trips to shops. All right, buddy.
Listen, I am definitely going to go to Captician USA during the weekend as long as I feel all right. I'm going to see which one I pick up. Maybe the Texas Rangers is beautiful in hand, but these, I don't know.
It's USA Cap King.
Yeah. Okay, USA Cap King. And they were writing it in the comments earlier. They have the best customer service in the shop out of the three as well.
They do. They 100%. That's not even a question. Rod and his team over there are fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, Erik, keep 2, drop 2.
I'm putting that Phillies 40 yards. I'm good on that. I will also drop. I'm not a huge fan of the Angels. In terms of what I'd keep, I'm keeping the Boston. I do agree, like just hard to find patch. And I like the Rangers because it reminds me of the A-Rod era. So I kind of rock with it just because it's team colors.
Jason Mead, how about you?
Oh, yeah. I'm dropping that Phillies. Get that poop patch as far away from me as possible. And I will also drop I'll drop the Diamondbacks because we've seen that a million times. And then I'm copping the Astros because I actually did. And I'm copping the Boston. That's a good colorway.
Leon, bring us home, big fella.
All right. I'm gonna cop the Phillies, and I'm gonna cop the Boston. The Boston, for the band patch aspect, but it also kind of reminds me of Pierre. So it's like done in like a Captain America colorway. I am gonna drop the Angels. Someone in the comments says we're picking on the Angels. We usually like Angel hats, but that one is. The side patch and the front patch, it doesn't make any sense to me personally.
No, I love Angels hats.
Yeah.
I hate the Disney logo, but other than that, I like Angels hats.
Yeah.
I've actually said many times Angels have the best library of logos in baseball.
I designed the best Angels hat ever. Just it's coming out soon. So,
but it always there was another video too where an Angel fan got kind of bent out of shape. I don't know, maybe they're a little sensitive lately, but
I can't help it. Your team sold out to fucking Disney and got a fucking cartoon logo that I don't like. Sorry.
I've come around on that logo. I don't know what it is, man. When you start, I guess they wore me down. So listen, this was a great show. I want to thank everybody out there. And listen, Jose, even though, you dropped the ball a few times this evening, you talked about me and, with me in the room in the comments as if I wasn't here. I do want to tell you did a fantastic job this evening.
Thank you.
You fought the illness. I don't know how much NyQuil or DayQuil you ingested prior to show. It definitely affected you at some points, but either way, you did a really, really good job. Listen, Bree, as always, I appreciate your differing opinions, and you bring such a moment. It's like nice. You're just nice, and I love it. And it even says have a Nike day on your shirt, which is fitting. Erik, nice job this evening, my friend. I love having you here too. You know a lot more. You're a lot smarter than you look. Leon.
Thank you.
Leon. Yeah. Leon, I'm not really sure what you brought to the table today other than a lot of knowledge. And Jason Mead, your ornery, nasty old man self was on fire.
I can't. You fuckers. Listen, it's okay to wear a goddamn NFL hat. It's okay. Yep.
Well, with that, if everyone could just hit the like button on the way out, that would be great. Hit that like button. I've had to take a piss for about an hour now. Yep. So we're going to wrap up. With that, Leon, big fella, take us away.
Yeah, drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. Viewsfromthevault.com to get your official merch from us. For Jason, Leon, Pierre, Jose, Bree, and Erik, we signing out, guys. Stay fitted.
See you, everybody.
Peace.